Hey guys, welcome back to We Watch Movie. I'm Mike.
I'm Jay. Make sure
And-
we're live. Are
Yeah.
we live?
Gotta count it. Come on, baby. Big Daddy Kane. Yep, we're good.
Good stuff.
We
Good
are
stuff.
good.
Oh,
Let's just see a video.
By the
popped up
way,
in my corner about Mel Gibson.
what happened?
I just saw it. Just Mel Gibson's on my YouTube over there. I watched The Patriot the other night, so I guess it popped
I
up.
thought
Great
it was
movie.
going to be something disastrous. It's like, what rant did he
Oh.
get into in the backseat of a cab today?
No,
Put the
baby,
bottle down.
please, baby Jesus, don't take Mel Gibson from us.
No, I did pick up Halo for the PlayStation 5. I started trying to play it last night. I was going to play like 1 or 2 levels. You're a Mark. My name's Jay, idiot. It's not even Mark. It sucks because you have to link your Microsoft account to your PlayStation account, like some bullshit. And I'm like, I don't remember the password to my. There's like a backup email that it had to send the verification code, so I couldn't even play it. I was like, fuck it. I didn't even get it because it's like asking me to do all these 87,000 steps just to play the fucking game. I was like, why do I got to link my Microsoft account to my PlayStation account?
You don't have to have Game Pass or like a Xbox Online account to play, do you?
No, I don't even think there's online play.
Because I'd be like, that's a special double dipping. Oh, is it like an old Halo game?
It's the first Halo game. It was just remade.
Oh, and they put it on PlayStation for the first time.
Yeah.
My NCAA career is taking a turn for the better. I got into the college playoff and I actually won a college football playoff game, and then I lost the next one. But we're turning it around.
Why don't you call your father if you think he'd finally be proud of you for something?
Dude, it's funny because when you play online and you see someone else's stats when they show up, it shows how many. That's really dope. Actually, it shows how many college football titles they've won, not on franchise but online. Because once you play 12 games, and if your record's good enough, you get into the playoff and then whatever. But like some people have like 2, and I'm like jealous. I haven't gotten one yet, and I really need to. Like it's pissing me off. But I just need to fill the trophy case, feel good about myself.
I was going to say gaming's in a bad state. It is.
It is.
And then so Jay, did you see the Doomsday trailer? No.
No,
the Doomsday. Yeah, I thought you meant like the one
we're gonna have to take.
I was like, the one that killed Superman. It's like, are they making it? I wouldn't be shocked at this point. Gunn would say, yeah, we're gonna do a whole Doomsday origin story before we do Batman. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be beautiful. Don't you guys worry about it. And by the way, you fuckers that said who asked for a Jimmy Olsen TV show? Well, who asked for a Peacemaker show? Look what I did. I watched my wife have sex with John Cena. That's what I did. No, but it is true. It is true. I have seen this argument. They were like, who asked for a Jimmy Olsen spinoff TV show? And people are like, well, who asked for a Peacemaker TV show? Look how awesome it was. I was like, dude, it's not the same thing. We're talking about Jimmy fucking Olsen, the photographer for Daily Planet, running around snapping pictures of Superman's underwear when he's not looking. I don't care about his side stories.
And Gorilla Grodd.
Gorilla Grodd is cool, but I mean, you're gonna have a Gorilla Grodd before the Flash. I don't know.
It's cool, but it's a CW show. You know what I mean? It's a CW show. It's not a.
By the way, we're not getting. Which at this point, if I were that guy, I'd say I wouldn't even want to take part in it. The dude that played the Flash in the CW series, Grant Austin, I think is his name. A lot of people for a long time have wanted him to play Flash on the big screen for a part of a DCU. He's actually a good actor. He's not bad. I did like his portrayal of Flash. I didn't like the CW show, but he was good. But if I were him, I'd stay the fuck away from it because it's not. You're going to be on there for 2 seconds and then it's going to be gone. The same thing with Stephen Amell. A lot of people want Stephen Amell to play Arrow.
Yeah,
like the actual. There are also rumors that they wanted him to play Batman.
Yeah, I don't think anybody should be signing up for anything, including Alan Ritchson, until we find out what happens with Warner Brothers. Because you could be signing on to something, clear your schedule for it, and James Gunn's suddenly not in charge anymore. And then they say, you know what, Alan Ritchson, whatever dumb B character James Gunn had you playing, let's switch that little guy to Batman, and you can be Batman in Zack Snyder's Dark Knight Returns.
Alan Ritchson, funnily enough, was cast as Aquaman on Smallville.
Oh yeah, that's right.
No, and then they were going to do a TV. They were going to do a spinoff of Aquaman, and then they were like, "No, that's stupid. Get the fuck out of here, Alan." And he's like, "Oh
yeah." Well, it's crazy, dude, because like, honest to God, like if this happens, I'm not saying there's going to be a new Snyderverse, but I'm saying calling my shot right now. That would be funny as hell. If James, because Alan Ritchson just said he was like, well, we were in talks with DC, but it's not for Batman, it's for another character. And you can tell he wants to play Batman. And he's a perfect fucking Batman.
He's like, you see what I did to that asshole that was in the suburbs? I beat the shit.
I did that for you.
I did it for you, James. I did it to teach my kids. Don't start none, they won't be none.
All-time great video, by the way. But no, I'm saying it right now. Watch, they'll cast him and a couple other people as other things. Then if the Warner Brothers thing does go through, they kick James Gunn out. They let Zack Snyder do one movie, but it's The Dark Knight Returns and it's Alan Rich and he switches roles. So if that happens, maybe that's announced next Comic-Con, the one after that, something like that. I don't know, but you heard it here first. So bookmark this shit.
Well, hold on. I was going to...
As soon as you open your computer, you froze. It was like instant.
Am I still froze?
No, you're good.
What I was doing was I was trying to show someone showed the complete timeline for what Gunn plans, and I got to be honest, it looks fucking dumb. A lot of it doesn't make any sense. The Man of Tomorrow makes total sense. I get that. That's, you know, it's Superman 2. It's going to be big. But after that, you've got a lot of spin-off shows that nobody's really asking for, and it's before Batman. You have the Matt Reeves Batman, which you can't count that as Gunn's Batman. It's not. So you can't count that. That's going to be a huge success for DC for sure. Warner Brothers is going to make a fuck ton of money for that, but it's not going to be Gunn's universe. Here's the thing. Clayface is cool. Gorilla Grodd is cool. These characters are cool. Deathstroke, they're doing a Deathstroke spinoff or something. Those are all cool characters. But again, these are all badass characters that no one's asking for solo films before you get a Batman on screen, along with like the Flash. Green Lantern's relegated to a fucking TV show, which the rumor is he dies in the first episode.
Yeah, we'll see what happens with that. By the way, we got to watch that trailer tonight, and we should jump right into it because we've got a big-ass tier list tonight. The Freddy casting tier list will begin tonight. We think we'll finish it tonight, but if we don't, we can finish it, next time. But I think we can do it. We'll see what happens. Last bit of news, I tried one of these bad boys today.
What is that?
A Zen pouch, you know?
I don't know what that is.
It's basically dipping tobacco, but you put it in your lip. It's just a little pouch that you put in your lip. It's not.
Does it come free with an with a fucking
set of Carhartts?
No,
Travis
McTritt. I'm trying to think of a country singer's name. I can't think of
your zinger before you did.
Travis McTritt. No. I don't know. Whoever the fuck. Randy Orton. What's the goddamn country singer's name? Randy Jackson.
Randy Jackson. Alan Jackson.
Fuck, I couldn't remember his name. Son of a bitch. No, you're not going to not get Randy Jackson's autograph on the katana sword. That's why it was in my head.
True. I don't know if he ever did country music, but it's true. But yeah, no, they're like $4 for like 15 of them or whatever. And like I'm trying to maybe like ease off the vaping a little bit. Dude, that shit went straight to the brain. I was sitting here like, because it goes like hardcore.
Yeah, I don't know,
but I think it's sick.
Travis Tritt is a song singing son of a bitch. Travis Tritt.
Yeah. You don't ever talk bad about Travis Tritt in this house.
All right. Well, I was right. Okay. I was right. I thought there was a Travis Tritt. That if your name's Travis Tritt, you're not a country musician, get the fuck out of here. What's your parents doing to you?
They're pretty good though, man. Like you feel that instant like burn, and then all of a sudden you get a nicotine punch, and then all of a sudden the only problem is it makes you spit a lot. It says you don't have to spit, but it makes you spit a lot. I don't know if it's going to completely replace the vape, but I'm going to try it a little bit more as we go on. I'll keep you updated.
When's your Rebel Black coming? Is that
it's in the mail.
I thought so.
It's in the listen to one Morgan Wallen song, and all of a sudden,
hey buddy, I'd like to get me a can of their Zen. 2 cans, by the way. Thank you.
All right, let's watch the Lanterns trailer because we also got to watch the Resident Evil trailer. New Resident Evil trailer's coming out. So let's see if I hear that this Lanterns trailer looks better. But to be honest with you, if they kill Hal Jordan off in the first episode, I don't think
that's the rumor.
I
feel like Doc Holliday. That's the rumor.
That's what they're saying.
Well, here's the thing, and then also they're saying that the brown suit is because it's been worn out. But then someone countered that. They're like, "Is it the fucking suit from his ring? How's that supposed to get dirty and shit?"
No, dude. Like one of like the creators of the show came out and like, well, we wanted to show that he's been through some stuff, and they're like, dude, it comes from his ring.
Yeah, so that ring is fucking dirty, dog. That's a dirty ass ring.
And James Gunn wants to parade himself around like he's some comic mastermind. You didn't know that? Wow. All right, here's the Lanterns trailer. Just to ease you into it.
Get out of there.
I gotta turn it up.
First, so they were showing a lot more special effects in this trailer to kind of get your wiener hard for what was going to happen, but they still kept the butt crack ass brown. I got this at the thrift shop. I took it to the candy shop suit. What the fuck? Like, you know what? It just looks like they're throwing a bunch of distractions up to show that it's not going to be a shitty, but we all know it's going to be shitty. I'm going to watch it. I don't have there's something real awful about I got a bad feeling about this show, dude. I do. I don't know what it is. I just feel like that rumor about him dying in the first episode's real.
Yeah, and I mean the whole trailer's just about like basically like I'm his replacement, fuck Hal Jordan. But like, dude, look at this shit. Look at this shit. This is what I'm talking about. All right. Please, God, James Gunn. And there's a rumor that David Zaslav, this is just a rumor, but that David Zaslav wants him to get rid of his entire special effects team. Please, God, do. This shit is so fucking ugly. I'm so tired of this fisheye lens, fucking dog shit looking shit fuck. You promised us a True Detective looking like down to reality series, even though that's kind of dumb because it's fucking Green Lantern. It's supposed to be a space
cops. Yeah.
But any fucking way, you promised that and actually looked okay in the first trailer. And now we're right back to this shit. Earlier on in the bar, when he pulls out his little fucking orb, oh my God, it's the same orb that Mr. Fantastic Fabulous used. It's the same looking shit. It's the same shit over and over and over again. I'm so fucking tired of the way these movies look. That's all I have to say. And it's so dark, dude. Like you can't see shit.
It's TV show's not a movie. God, it's TV show.
Whatever the fuck. Who cares? It still looks like
I listen. I love Kyle Chandler. I think he actually is. He could play a good Hal Jordan. But you're blowing your load right away by introducing Parallax early as fuck. If that's what they're gonna do, making Hal Jordan die, then return as potentially Parallax. And then Jon Stewart defeats Hal Jordan and takes the mantle from him, becoming the de facto Green Lantern. Which, don't get me wrong, I love Jon Stewart. I think Jon Stewart's a badass Green Lantern. I've always liked Jon Stewart, but it's Hal Jordan is to me Green Lantern. Like he's barely touched the surface of the undies, and you're gonna throw him out with the fucking bathwater already. Yeah. And then you got a guy.
He's
Gardner.
The best part of the trailer, by the way.
Yeah, you got Guy Gardner, which I heard rumors that he was a villain. I don't know if that's true or not, but. I don't know, dude. Like, I just feel like they're trying to rush through this thing as quick as they can to get Green Lantern alongside Superman to just go ahead and be like, oh, there he is. There's Green Lantern. Now we almost got the Justice League together. You're so like they don't care about the stories or the actual origin of Green Lantern. They just want to rush through this shit as quickly as they can. I think the guy that's directing it or one of the showrunners he's already either he made fun of fans for getting mad about the suit not being green enough, or he's like, or there was a private meeting leak that they were like talking about how dumb it was. They're like, why does this suit got to be so green? Or they were talking shit on the character before they'd even filmed it.
Yeah.
So why are you doing it?
Because James Gunn's a genius and he knows what's best, and we should all shut the fuck
up. I don't know this
was
James Gunn that was saying that.
Anything I click on looks like this. It's the same. It's the same looking. They look like a kid cut them out of a magazine. You know, in The Bodyguard when he writes psycho letters and he cuts the letters out of magazines. That's what they fucking look like when they film this shit like this with this bird's eye dog shit fucking. God, it's ugly. Fuck, I hate the way it looks. That shot looked cool though. I'll give it that.
I think it looks
anything in the daylight in James Gunn's universe is dog shit. It looks like pure ass. If the sun's up, then your pants are down. I mean, that's basically what this fucking
and he's digging in your butt. The Green Lantern. I mean, I don't mind the effects, but I think that the effects they're just throwing out as many effects as they can to distract you from the show's not going to be that great.
And it's also dark.
Like, I just don't get it, dude. At the end of the day, even if you were going to tell a True Detective type of story, this is the wrong character to do it through. Okay, I don't need to see Yellowstone season 18 with Green Lantern starring. I don't need. That's not a Green Lantern show. It's just not going to work. I don't need to see it. I think it's dumb.
Yellowstone.
That's what I'm saying. There's old Kevin Costner. Get the fuck off my land. No, I just think it's dumb as hell that you have a character like Green Lantern. Look, obviously that's space, right? They're going to point to that. Like, see, they're in space. Those are flashback sequences, most likely. That you're going to have 2 seconds of, and then everything else is going to be on Earth while they're trying to solve a mystery. I don't know who this man is. I like Mark. Like, listen, you can say what you want about the Ryan Reynolds Green Lantern movie. I kind of liked it. But either way, one of the best things about Green Lantern, the Ryan Reynolds thing, I think Mark Strong was an awesome Sinestro. I think he did a great fucking job. That was one strong point that most fans agreed on. I don't know who this guy is. He looks like he's like got too much coffee in him, and he's like into Pringles potato chips.
He looks like you're visiting Papa at the hospital.
He looks like one of them old school doctors that he's like, all right, son, why he's got a cigarette in his mouth, drop your pants and let's see if it got good. I don't know who that is, but I mean, of course you only heard 2 words from him, so who knows? I'm just saying the look doesn't look great. He already looks, I don't know. They're all fucking old, dude. It's like they wanted to make sure all these like titular characters like Hal Jordan and Sinestro were old and washed up and get them out of the fucking way so that Jon Stewart can be the main guy.
Yeah.
I'm like, God damn, dude. Why are you all doing that?
It's just ugly, dude. Every shot's ugly. The shots that aren't during the daylight, they're dark as fuck. I feel like I'm watching, what was that movie, The Mimic? Guillermo del Toro did, I think, The Mimic, where it's like it's a good movie, but you couldn't see shit.
Well,
Predator, same thing.
Yeah, I will say that. It's kind of Kyle Chandler is a good actor, and I do like him as Green Lantern, but here's my problem. I think he would have been a better Hal Jordan 20 years ago. He's just too old. I think that I don't like the direction they're going, like this old man Logan, Hal Jordan shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you haven't even got reintroduced to the character yet, and you're already trying to shove him out the door.
Yeah, that's true. And you know what, dude? Like, fucking Kyle Chandler as an older Hal Jordan is fucking perfect cast.
If he were already established if he'd already been established, it'd be great.
But like, he's great, and the fact that the entire trailer is just the entire time screaming, "It's my ring, I'm taking it." God, like, it's just like, oh, we already know this is going to become annoying. And Aaron P, I can't remember his name. He's a good actor, but like, when you put him next to Kyle Chandler, who's like one of the most lovable sons of bitches on the earth, and then you're going to want us to love this character, but he can't stand it. Just nothing in this works for me. I'm gonna watch it. Yeah, but it does not look good.
Rodriguez Bupkis. I got it out of a Cracker Jack box. The power's in you, Lone Star. It's in you.
Dude, people complain about the prequel part of Man of Steel and how that looked, and how the inside of the ship looked in Man of Steel, and how everything in Man of Steel was too dark. And James Gunn's big thing was like, I'm going to make Superman bright again. He's going to save a squirrel. And then you're going to come out with this shit, and you're going to take Green Lantern, who's an in space, bright fucking, you know, all this shit. And then you're going to be like, let's just make it ugly as fuck, 10 times darker than Man of Steel. And just with half the fucking talent behind it.
I think they sealed their doom, or they sealed their fate when they announced it was going to be a true detective story taking place in some butt crack area of New Mexico, taking a space cop story and putting it in the middle of like, as you know, it's just, it doesn't. I don't know, man. Like, I get what they're trying to do. They're trying to bring down something that's like a lot of people may not be able to understand if they try to go right into it. Like, but honestly, Green Lantern's not a hard story to tell. It really isn't. It's a very simple, like, Hal Jordan was at Air Force. He was a pilot, right? He was a fearless pilot. He watched his dad die. He grew up wanting to be a pilot like his father. And then the Green Lantern movie kind of did this. One of the aliens from Oa, one of the Guardians, got into a fight. He's dying. He crash lands on Earth. The Ring chooses Hal Jordan because he's fearless. Hal Jordan takes up the mantle, gets introduced to the Guardian Corps, and has to be Green Lantern. That's what it is, and he protects his sector of Earth, which is Earth and all sorts of other planets. And it's not as complicated as they just wanted to, like, water it down, I guess, to make it more palatable, or they didn't understand the fucking character, and that's why they did it that way. I don't know. Which one.
I agree and disagree with you about like the Taylor Sheridan.
No, you can't disagree with me at all.
Of Green Lantern. Like, don't get me wrong, you're 100% right. If this is the start of the character in this universe, let's do the character, the space character that we know, right? That being said, I do think it would be really cool down the line, once the character is established, to do a true detective type of Green Lantern.
No, movie. That's fine. But I would have been fine with that. But okay, but here, put some goddamn respect on it and give Green Lantern his own movie. You gave Supergirl a $250 million budget for some reason, but you want to relegate Green Lantern to a TV show taking place in Butt Crack, Nebraska?
It's crazy, dude. So I did not like that at all. That actually, I don't understand.
I got more green on this fucking hoodie that I got from Amazon, Affirm, by the way, than that whole show.
Yeah, it's a nice hoodie, by the way. I like it. All right. So with that being said,
I'm gonna wear it during the premiere.
Yeah, we won't be invited. I don't think we're invited.
No, we won't be invited. But if I ever see Kyle Chandler, I'll be like, dude, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry about what happened to you. Like,
they will invite a lot of people to the premiere
as long as you lick its ass.
Yeah, a lot of influencers will be invited. There will be a big giant Green Lantern premiere. They'll show like the first 2 episodes or something, and you'll see on Twitter all sorts of love flowing in for it, and then everyone else will see it, and it'll do what it does. But all right,
that sucks too, man. And yes, I know it's like we just sound like a couple old Bettys yelling about a TV show that's not even out. Oh yeah, and bitching about it, but it just doesn't look good, dude. And I love Green Lantern. He's one of my favorite characters at DC that they've got, and they're just butchering it. They already fucked it up with Reynolds, even though I kind of like that movie. I understand what people didn't like, and I understand its flaws. I get it 100%, but I kind of liked it just for the goofiness that it was. But after that, I'm like, okay, well, now they're going to reset, and everything's going to be good, and they're going to have James Gunn behind it, and they're really going to put, the foot to the pedal, and it's going to be. And then they put it on a TV show, and they cast a guy 20 years out of the prime that he should be for Hal Jordan. And the rumors are coming out that they're trying to sweep Hal Jordan out as quick as they can to make room for Jon Stewart.
Yeah, just do Jon Stewart, man.
But yeah, and Jon Stewart's fine, but if you do that, then Jon Stewart being introduced without Hal Jordan wouldn't make any sense. People would be way confused then. So they're already confused now. They're going to be like, why is Guy Gardner in there?
Right, and I get that, but all you have to do, it's pretty easy. You just put Jon Stewart in the universe, right? Put him in the universe, give him a movie, do whatever you want to do, and then you could have an alternate universe that's a prequel back when Hal Jordan was Green Lantern, and you could tell his Hal Jordan story as well. He deserves a movie.
Or not trip over your own fucking feet and just have Hal Jordan already be an established Green Lantern and have him be in Superman. Why did you cast Guy Gardner? You could have just put Hal Jordan in there.
Yeah, no, 100%. But James Gunn's like, but I want my guy. I want it to be my character. It can't be anybody else's because he's an egomaniac. All right, let's see if the Resident Evil trailer changes Jay's mind.
All right, I already saw this.
You saw this?
Yeah, I saw this for real. I did.
All right,
I'm not gonna lie to you all. I'll watch it again. I only watched it once.
Yeah, we'll watch it and just go through it again and we'll talk about it. Here we go. I saw it too. I saw like a minute of it, and then I realized it's mostly the same. But then I realized, so yeah.
Well, the reason why I watched it because it was weeks ago, so I didn't figure we'd cover it today.
Yeah, it came out right after our last live stream. Yeah, but here we go.
Hey man, I gotta be 7. Do you know where I can take this? Excuse me, oh my god. Anybody order a kidney or liver or whatever this is? Anybody? It seems like it's kind of important.
Hey, you got time for another run?
No, I'm wrapped up for the.
It's outside the zone, so it pays double.
I can do that.
You know he's listed.
Sweetheart, I'm sorry, the signal sucks here. Can you hear me?
I'm gonna stay with Katie for a bit, I think.
Michelle, please do not go stay with freaking Katie.
I'll still hurt my feelings that you don't even care enough to come home and have this conversation.
Seriously, I'm working. This could
Honestly,
be some 8-year-old boy's heart or someone's mom's brain.
Oh shit! The beer's the whole car smells like beer. No one's gonna believe I wasn't drinking.
Nice pool.
I would slowly back away and get my car and say nobody saw shit. And leave. Like, I gotta deliver these organs.
That's me when I wake up in the morning.
That's got arthritis.
Hello? There's an emergency here. I was wondering if I could use your phone.
I do that autistic thing where I do this in my sleep.
Hi, you've reached Michelle. Leave a message.
Hey, baby, I'm really sorry that we got disconnected earlier. Some things have happened, and I can't get a hold of police. Bullets. Could you just call me back on this number, please?
Typewriter.
Hey, make sure you save your game in there. Make sure you save. Fuck that, dude. That's like a nightmare. We got them running zombies.
Let's go, Space.
That has happened in this town transpired in a matter of hours. You've got no idea what you've got there in your hands.
Oh, it's the guy from
Stingray.
Cobra Kai, yeah.
Yeah, where was it going again?
Raccoon City General.
Hey, no sweat.
Yeah, I think it looks good.
Me too.
I'm still not like happy that we're not doing the actual the Stars team and we're doing the Arcalay Mountains along with the Spencer Estate. We're not doing that yet, and that's fine. But this does look good as an independent, like solo contained story that's just a part of the Resident Evil universe. I'm fine with that. It's okay. Now, I'm not saying I'm 100% on board with it because I also made the argument when I first watched the trailer. I was like, why don't you just name it a different zombie movie without putting Resident Evil across it to get people in the theaters? But still, nonetheless, I like it. It is interesting to see. For a second, when I watched this trailer, I was like, is the timeline vague? Is it taking place in the early 2000s or 90s? Or is it like, but he's got a modern day cell phone.
I want to say that it's taking place during the events of Resident Evil 2, just in a different place.
Well, that would be in 98, but he's got a modern day cell phone. When he was talking to his girl on the way, that was a modern day cell phone.
Okay, so yeah, well, and I mean, what they did have a cordless phone, which I mean, it's not that.
No, I know that, but it's like in 98 or 99, I think they were still doing the flip phone and shit, like the Sprint, like the Sprint ones, the Motorola.
Yeah. Well, dude, I think that what it's going to be like, it's 135 minutes long. It's a short ass movie. I think it's going to feel like a Crank type of movie where it's like we don't really get deep into anything. It's just this one dude's story. And I like how they incorporated the typewriter. He's got to find bullets. There was some Advil there. I don't know if that's going to count as like him finding an herb or whatever. But like, I dig it. I dig it, but I still get why people are pissed off. But
I'm not like disgusted with it. I'm not mad enough to be like, well, I'm not going to go see it because it's not got Chris Redfield, Claire, and all those guys, or Leon. As an independent solo story, it might be good, and I'm excited. I'm just excited for any Resident Evil. I think someone called me out on that. At least we're getting something of Resident Evil that's good. But I'm tired of begging for scraps. Fuck. Just unzip your pants and let me take a lick. No, I'm tired of it. All right, I'm not on the casting couch. I don't want to. I just want a real like actual movie that's based on the video games. But maybe we'll get this. I think this movie is going to be one of those films that lead into the actual. They might skip Resident Evil 1. They might be like the Arcalay Mountains and the Stars team and all that stuff. We'll skip that and we'll just tell Resident Evil 2 story.
I definitely don't think there's going to be a sequel to this. Like
I'm saying this is going to lead into. I know. I feel like it'll connect to another movie that they'll use this like to have like little pieces of the film that are like that kind of. I know the director can come in and reference.
Yeah, no, maybe. I it's hard for me to imagine Zach Cregger's coming back for a sequel, especially since this just seems like kind of like an expansion pack type of movie. I think that's what's going to happen, dude. I think the movie's going to come out, and people are going to enjoy it. It's going to be a fun little ride. I said 135 minutes. I meant 95 minutes, hour and a half. But like, I think it's going to be a fun little ride, and it's just going to be like, okay, well, that was what it was. But I know Resident Evil fans want something more than that. But I think maybe this will jump up interest.
I think we just constantly get disappointed. It's like a dad that just always fucking disappoints us. Okay, Dad, I thought you weren't going to drink this Thanksgiving. Shut the fuck up. You're as going as your mother. Oh, but no, I just think that we've always been shafted. Always. Any Resident Evil fans always been shafted. There's not really been any true good Resident Evil movie. You could kind of give it to Resident Evil 1, the Paul Anderson one. At least it wasn't crazy yet, and then you had hope going into the sequel, and then it just went off the fucking rails.
I think
at least it looks like this one's taking it seriously. Like it looks like Zach Cregger's at least trying to tell a serious, good horror movie set inside the Resident Evil universe.
Yeah, and here's another prediction too, and I could be very wrong about this. But I think that there's a chance that this movie does not do what they want at the box office, because I think when people see Zach Cregger's directing a new movie, that's going to pull people in because they want something that's super scary, that's going to freak them out, that's going to be this big monumentous original event, like Weapons did well, and Barbarian. But I think the fact that this is tied to a franchise that has been diluted somewhat because of all the Mila Jovovich movies, because of the Netflix show, because the Resident Evil name, you're going to have the Resident Evil fans going to see it. The hardcore Resident Evil fans are going to go see it, but they're also going to be pissed off because it's not what they wanted. And the general audience maybe have been watered down by it. And the name Zach Cregger's may not pull them in because it's not going to be like, it's not a new scary movie. It's like, oh, it's another Resident Evil movie. So I think it's a sticky wicket, as they would say at the box office. But I could be wrong. It could fucking do huge numbers. But if it does do badly, you may never get the Resident Evil movie.
These floors are so sticky. I just came. No, what's funny is like I was thinking about with the zombies running. Do you remember when that was the big debate people had back in the day when Snyder directed Dawn of the Dead and people were just bitching about the zombies running, and now no one bats an eye at it? Do you guys like that? Do you guys like the zombies running, or do you like it when they're just slow walking in Resident Evil? Because I'm kind of okay with either one, to be honest with you. I think the running zombies are scarier for obvious reasons, but also slow moving zombies have their own terror. It was the fact that they can't be stopped no matter how slow they are. They'll track you down.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of running zombies. I think you have to up the ante after so many.
People were getting real deep on that. I remember when Snyder did it. They're like, actually, as an embalmer, this just wouldn't happen. Okay, once the body goes through rigor mortis, once they were reanimated, the blood would already be congealing in their legs, and they wouldn't be able to run because the muscles.
Like, hey, it's fiction. God damn it!
Good God. Yeah,
shut your mouth.
But I think it looks good.
Yeah, I think it looks like a Crank. Less crazier than Crank. Obviously, you're not gonna have Chev Chelios fucking Amy Smart on a NY Post newsstand in the middle of it. But it seems like it could be that kind of thing. Also.
That's so.
Oh, Jay played a video and he died. That's what happens. Them's the rules. I don't make them. Them's the rules.
I did that. No, I didn't mean to do that. No.
Oh, did you click yourself off?
I know that was random, but it's funny as fuck, dude, because it just came up as a feed. It was like when you're in school trying to get ready for fucking school, like class in the morning, that song would randomly be on. They're like,
hey, Dad, what do you think about your son now?
You're like, what the fuck? Oh, by the way, What?
I have some of those that I want to show, but I don't think we have time. But
I'm going to show you one more, and then that's it. Here. This is Mike and I do this all the time.
That's 100% true, dude. That's 100% true.
It's so true, dude. I swear to God, once you get drunk with your best friend in the garage and you're like, this is the heaviest shit of all time, and then you're like, hey man, it's all good. Everything's gonna work out tomorrow. And then you start listening to Skits from a Rose or something.
Hey, we got that off our chest. It's gonna be fine now. Everything's great.
Yeah, and then you leave feeling good, and then the next morning you're like, God damn, I was gay that entire night. That was the gayest shit.
One more bit of big news to cover that came from San Diego Comic-Con. How do you feel about Ryan Gosling is going to play Ghost Rider, but it's not going to be in a movie. It's in a Disney Plus TV series.
Well, that's stupid. I didn't know that, actually. Yeah. I thought it was – I think it's awesome that Ryan Gosling is playing Ghost Rider. I think he's mentioned it before that he's wanted to play Ghost Rider for a long time, and I guess he was just waiting for the right project to come along. I don't like that it's – I didn't know it was a TV show. That's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
But yeah, as far as the actor, I think Gosling is great. It's weird that Mike was telling me on Sunday that people are against him playing Ghost Rider. They're like talking shit on him, and I was like, that's weird because Ryan Gosling's like one of the better actors you could get to play that character.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking. I love it. I love the casting of it. I think it's great. I mean, but I've seen a bunch of people online. They're like, oh my God, now all Ryan Gosling does is slop. The first 10 years of his career were amazing, and now all he does is Project Hail Mary. I'm like, hey, dude, Ryan Gosling is an actor for the Project Hail Marys of the world. Like he elevates that material, so I don't see a problem with it. But yeah, some people are pissed.
Well,
I understand it is a movie. It is a movie. I'm wrong about that.
Oh, great. Then I'm all okay. Then go.
Why did yourself. I think that?
Got fake news ass motherfucker in the red shirt.
Well, why? I know. I swear to God, I saw it was going to be a Disney Plus series. Am I crazy?
Let me call you John Campea Jr. That's what I'm gonna call you.
No, I know a guy. Trust me.
I'm kidding. I don't know. I don't even watch that guy.
You scrubs, you scabs. You don't know, but I am John Campea, and
is that how you act?
Inside track.
Well, I just know I've heard his name pop up now and again, and I've seen a couple of people making fun of him on like certain things he said, but I didn't know he was like that.
Yeah, no, my bad, guys. It's a standalone movie. I swear.
Nice. Okay, go fuck yourself. You will not be covering any more SDCC. No more.
Fuck who? Fuck me. Fuck me. All right. Zombie Fair. You're right. I fell for a fake Carrie trailer last week, and now I got to get on my shit.
Put down the cervezas.
Sorry.
For God's sake.
Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's all good. That's good all around. Ryan Gosling as Ghost Rider, and we get a standalone movie. Is it a connected movie? Is the question. Probably so. Unfortunately.
I'm sure. I love it though. People are pissed that Sean Levy's directing it because he directed
Sean Levy,
Wolverine. He directed.
He's a good director. Why are you all mad about that?
He directs studio fare. He directs stuff that makes sense. But to me, his studio fare has an edge to it. Not always.
What kind of fruity ass? Yeah, but what are you, aristocracy? He directs studio fare. He is so below what I expect from my filmmaking. My cinema theater experience must be the highfalutin class. You peasants may like Sean Levy, but to me, he is nothing more than a rascallion. No, it's like Deadpool Wolverine was great. Ghost Rider is going to be great. Don't worry about it.
And that's the thing. Like, okay, so if you only direct studio fare or like, the Eternals or Marvel Shang-Chi or some shit like that, and that's all you've ever done, I get it. But like, again, he did Deadpool Wolverine, which was R-rated, had a bunch of fun. And maybe you can credit that to Ryan Reynolds, but he works with Ryan Reynolds a lot. But Ryan Gosling's the same kind of guy who gets very involved in his material. I think Ghost Rider is going to rip. I think it's going to be good.
Dude, I will say, that's awesome. I'm happy about that. I think it's a great fit, and I'm happy to see it. Also, they did introduce the new Black Panther, the kid that played in The Long Walk. So they're moving on, and they're going to recast Black Panther, I think that's a win. I think it's time to do that. So
and he's a good actor, man.
He's a great actor.
Romulus. Mm-hmm. So I like that news as well.
Yeah, I think he's playing the son of T'Challa. He's not T'Challa, so he's playing the son. And a lot of people are talking about the timeline, how they're going to do that. I don't know. It's going to be fine. But actually, he could play T'Challa. Because all they got to do is with the Doomsday thing, they could say it's an alternate reality or an alternate version of Black Panther or something. There's a million different ways. But I did see this thing about Kevin Feige. There's some rumors coming out. Well, not rumors. He did an interview. And people are talking about he's coping because people are talking about the last minute change that he did with including Doomsday as the big bad of the next phase for the Avengers and for the Marvel universe itself. And people are like, well, you had all this buildup for Thanos, and it took you some time, and that's why it was so cool with Infinity War and Endgame. And he's kind of watering down Thanos and how they did that with and then trying to prop up Doomsday, acting like it's not like a last minute thing when it clearly was a last minute thing. I'm excited to see Robert Downey Jr. put on the Doomsday mask and whoop some ass. But at the end of the day, let's not forget that the next big bad was going to be King the Conqueror. And then what happened with that dude with getting in legal trouble and shit, they had to come up with something else. And it was last minute Hail Mary to the end zone. And they were like, let's make Doomsday. And then they throw Robert Downey Jr. in. That's what happened. It's just weird that Kevin Feige would come out and do an interview basically watering down how much work they put in, peppering in Thanos as the next is this in-game villain, and saying, well, there was just memes and stuff. Remember where there was memes? Like he just sat in a chair and was like, I guess I'll do it myself. I was like, dude, there was a lot more. Like you literally every Marvel movie, when they introduced Thanos, had a breadcrumb always with Thanos at the end of it. Doomsday is cool, but you're not going to go back and rewrite history and say that you've always planned to have Doomsday as your main villain. You did not.
To me, the stuff about that is backwards. Like the villain does not need to be super, super built up. The reason it worked with Thanos is because like not a lot of movies had done that before. So like him just showing up.
They're saying that there's coping because King the Conqueror was going to be your next villain.
Right. No, but I'm just saying, like, when Thanos would show up at the end of the movie, that had not really been done before. So it was still really cool. Like, they didn't build it up a whole bunch. But I don't think the problem is the villain. I don't think the problem is throwing Dr. Doom in. I think the problem is that no one gives a shit about the heroes. Like, the heroes that we give a shit about were the same ones from Doomsday fucking 10 years ago. Like, so there's no new, for the most part, there's no new characters that people are really excited to see. They're really reaching back into the pouch, to play with the old toys like Toy Story, like
I think what it is, I think if you look at it and you really examine it, it was a last minute, like I said, Hail Mary to the end zone. Things aren't going well. The movies aren't making the money that they wanted to make, and they kind of were floundering. And then what happened with King the Conqueror, with that guy getting in financial trouble, or not financial, legal trouble. And then all the characters they're building up as the next phase, no one's really following them. And they're like, we got to do something crazy. Let's throw Doomsday in there and have Robert Downey Jr. come back. Let's get the whole gang back together and see what happens. Now, here's the question. During that whole thing at San Diego Comic-Con, why the fuck did they not talk about X-Men? Where's the recast? Where's that? That's what's going to save Marvel, or that's really their next phase. What they should be focused on is bringing the X-Men in fully and getting that started.
The only reason I wasn't bummed about that is because I know it's going to happen, dude. It's and you know what? Good for Gen Z or like whatever. But us old school X-Men fans, us old ass fucks, I'm telling you right now, be prepared to be disappointed, dude, because the new X-Men, it's going to be. I
know the rumor is Sadie Sink is going to be Jean Grey.
Right. But it's going to be a lot of Gen Z kids. It's going to be a lot of young Stranger Things type of kids.
I mean,
so
I'm okay with that, though, to be honest. I mean, because we're already out of the that makes sense, because they are the next generation of guys. Like, we're old.
Yeah.
I know that. Yeah. I know we don't want to say it, but we're old as fuck.
All I'm saying, like, I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm not saying it's not what they should do. I'm just saying, for me, I can already tell. I love the fucking X-Men, dude. It's maybe my favorite comic book property, and I know I'm going to be bummed out because it's going to be
a bunch of the only thing I'm bummed about is that James Marsden never really got a fair shot.
No,
to do what he should have done. But he's definitely, they're going to kill off all the 20th century X-Men completely. They're all gone, and then they're going to go.
They've done so many fucking times already. It's like that doesn't even move.
Well, I know, but this is 100% permanence, I would imagine. The only one that they haven't really included in the movie, which, by the way, a lot of people are talking about, where's Tobey Maguire? And there's a lot of AI. They're like, oh, did you see? I've never, like, there's rumors about Maguire being in it and that they're going to do some awful shit to him. I hope that's not true. If they do, that's fucking stupid. That's a terrible idea. But again, Marvel is in that mode right now. They're trying to get rid of anything in the past that people can compare it to, and they want to start fresh. But I think it's going to be, if this movie does bad, which it's not, I mean, it's not, it's going to do well. But if it doesn't do what they need it to do, they're fucked.
Yeah, no, 100%. It's.
By the way, did you see that? Did you see the interview? Chris Evans looks like he don't give a fuck to be there anymore.
I did not. I didn't watch anything.
Yeah, he was on. I mean, I know I think he recently got married, so he might have been talking to his woman, but he's on his phone. He just is not engaged at all with the rest of the cast.
Why would he be?
He's also said, I think he pointed out that he didn't really want to come back until he heard Robert Downey was coming back, because he doesn't know these guys, so he doesn't work with them. Like he doesn't want to be a part. Like he's like done his thing.
And again, it may have been a necessity for his career. It's not like Chris Evans. Now, I think Chris Evans could act.
He's got plenty of fucking money, though. Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
how much more do you need?
That's true. He was in a movie called Puncture back in the day. That's a fucking amazing
movie.
But like, I think Chris and London with Chris Evans, fucking great.
What's her name?
Great film.
What's her name?
Jessica Biel.
Wow. Sir.
Yeah.
In the bathroom, you dirty hoe.
Yeah.
I love it.
He's like, my girlfriend cheated on me. He's like, yeah, so what? Get over it, mate. And he's like, but I heard the guy had a 10-inch penis. And he's like, oh, he's like, how you deal with that, mate? He's like, you don't deal with it. It deals with you. It's like, yeah, London's a great movie, dude. You should watch it. But all right. Freddy Krueger, motherfuckers. Freddy Krueger. The time to Dreamcast has becometh. And Jay and I have literally done a video Dreamcasting Freddy Krueger.
Well, before you get started, I have to go pee. I'll be right back.
You take your pee and you enjoy it. But in this, I gotta figure out how to make this. That's a little better. There we go. This is going to be the tier list. I switched it up a tick. Because, you know, we usually do for movies, we have all timer going down, but this is a little bit different. So we've got perfection, which is the perfect casting. We've got I really fucking likes, which is almost perfect. Could be great. We'll see. You got perfect but questionable age specifically, because there's some great Freddy Krueger fan casting, right? But then it's like, well, we're starting a new franchise, so they can't be too old. I don't know why I'm saying this. I'm gonna have to explain this to Jay when he gets back, but it's fine. It's gonna be all right. We got fuckable, which remains, and Steve's butthole remains. So that's how we so very close to how we typically rank the tier lists. But I asked Patreon members gave all their takes. I put the majority of those in here, plus the popular picks. We got a lot of possible backstage Bettys, as they say in Tenacious D, but we got a lot of possible good Freddys that we're going to go through here. How are you guys doing, man? How's your week going? It's Wednesday, it's hump day. We're almost there, almost to the end of the week. How are you all is the important question while I wait for Jay to get back. How's your life? How's your week going? Feeling good? It's still summer. It's going by quick, but it's still summer, you know? Oh, Sean Penn better fucking be there. It's not Sean Penn is not in there. That's interesting. And by the way, as we go through, if we have time towards the end of the show, if you guys want to throw out when we get to the super chat comment section of the show, we will run through those as well. And as always, we'll get to all your super chats and stream elements. I forgot to post the stream element link. Let me do that real quick. I'm going to put that in the main chat so that you guys, if you want to send your super chat without YouTube taking 30%, you can click this link I'm about to post in the chat right here to do so. I got to type it out real quick. Enhance.
Don't give up on your faith. Love comes to those who believe. And
perfect time.
And that's the way it is.
That's the way.
Did you guys see that that video of Jennifer Lopez meeting up with Celine Dion and giving her like one of the most hatred looks of all time?
I did not.
She's like, fucking bitch. You could see it in her eyes. She's like, and people are like, yeah, because they're like, Celine Dion's actually talented and Lopez isn't. So I guess there's some beef there. I don't know.
So it's how you phrase
I'm becoming, I swear to God, dude, if we weren't doing the channel, I'd be Perez Hilton, the sequel. I would just like start digging up fucking dirt on celebrities I'm talking about.
Okay, here we go. All right, Jay, I was explaining to them, I switched up the tier list a little bit because we're talking about something so specific. We got perfection, we got I really fucking likes, and then we've got a special section here for perfect but questionable age, etc. If there's another thing that keeps them out of perfect, fuckable, and
I don't know about that. That even sounds weird. Perfect but questionable age. It sounds like something.
It does.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that one.
Yeah, well, you get the idea. Let's start with a banger. Let's start with Willem Dafoe as Freddy Krueger. He's pretty much got a built-in space here, to be honest with you.
Yeah, he's too old. He's too old.
He killed, but he's just too old. You know, that's the
I
truth.
put it. I mean, I put it at perfect but questionable age.
It has to be because, and here's the thing. If you're going to do a one-off Freddy Krueger movie, and this will be a mainstay throughout, if you're going to do a one-off Freddy Krueger movie, obviously he'd go to perfection, right? Mm-hmm. But we're starting a new franchise here. So if they're starting a new franchise, he's got to go in perfect but questionable age.
Yeah.
Has to. I'm something of a Freddy Krueger myself.
I was going to say something else when I thought, what Freddy Krueger? I'm something of a, because what he did before he became Freddy Krueger.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. All right. Here's a guy. I know, Jay, you don't know this guy, Matthew Reese.
That guy looks like he's got all sorts of Washington, D.C. secrets.
Speaking of which, did you watch the Fauci? No, we're not getting into that. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, pleading the fifth every 2 seconds. He goes, "What kind of tie you wearing?" My advisors have told me not to answer that question.
This is really only for people who have watched Widow's Bay for the most part. He was fantastic. This is a Patreon pick. He was fantastic in Widow's Bay. I personally do not see him as Freddy Krueger. I don't see the mean streak in him. He was fucking awesome in that.
He looks like
But
he would be the principal in Woodsboro. Is that
Oh my God,
that's
he
not
really
Woodsboro?
does.
Is that Woodsboro? What's the town that Freddy Krueger killed? Springfield.
Springfield, yeah.
Yeah.
No,
He
that's
looks like he'd be
actually
the principal.
that's perfect casting. But for this, I'll say fuckable. So as Jay hasn't seen it.
Actually, you know what? He'd be the sheriff in the Nightmare on Elm Street. I like that.
I can see that as well.
Yeah.
Do
we agree that we weren't going to
to
do a remake, or were we going to do a requel? I can't remember what everybody decided that they want. They want.
No one knows, but like it could be a reboot. Let's just assume reboot.
No, I'm saying
Really?
that with the last stream we had, when we were talking about it, we had a poll, and I think everybody they either picked remake or requel. I can't remember I think they said requel. I don't know.
I want to say reimagining one, but I could be wrong.
Whatever.
Maybe somebody in the chat remembers. We have alcoholic beverages. Here's an interesting one that I've seen other people say, but Patreon did bring it up, and that is this man right here, Stephen Root,
Dude.
also in Widow's Bay.
No,
And he
dude.
was in. A lot of people remember him from Dodgeball, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah, and
he doesn't
Office
have the
Space.
body type. Yeah. He doesn't have the body type, but he's a really underrated actor.
So his whole motivation is to kill these motherfucking kids because they fuck with his stapler. That's my stapler. I was just trying to get my stapler, and then they would like. I like the actor. No goddamn way would this dude be Freddy Krueger. Not even in an alternate world. James Gunn couldn't make it. Like, no.
I think he could pull off the acting, but he doesn't have the stature for it. So for me, it's fuckable because I think he's a great actor. But
No, this would be the guy that was like giving all the kids that sleep medication that they were taking.
Are you good with fuckable? Just in honor of his
I mean,
acting
yeah,
talent,
I don't think he's a bad actor, so I'm not going to put him in Steve's butthole.
right.
But then again, I mean, it's not even if you put them in the butthole of Steve, it doesn't mean they're a bad actor. They're just bad for this part.
true, exactly.
But it's a little confusing.
Get out of here.
Pardon.
All right. How about this one, dude? Sam Rockwell.
There's a part of me that likes it, but then there's a part of me that says not in public. Not in public.
It's weird. I kind of like it. Like he could do it. He could do it, and
he could do it, but I don't know.
Just young enough.
It's just a weird. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I'd say let the chat vote.
We're gonna put this to our first vote. I can only do 4 sections of the vote. I think he's good enough to not be in Steve's butthole.
No, he's not. He's not down there. I just don't know if he's. I like him. I do like him a lot. I don't know, man.
I think he's such a good actor. He could pull off anything. But I am a little bit worried that it would just be too Sam Rockwell.
These guys are seasoned actors and they're good actors, but I don't know how long you can build a franchise on them. Now, if you wanted to do like a trilogy, if it was like a Nolan trilogy and that's all it was going to be, then yeah. But I don't know what they're trying to go for. So it depends on what the studio is interested in doing. If they're interested in making like a full-on like series of films that might stretch 7 or 8 films, you need a younger guy. If it's only going to be like a Nolan trilogy, then yeah, you could get an older guy to do it.
I'm going to leave out Perfect Bequestial Age because he's young enough to do it. But I'm putting up the vote now.
How old is he? He's got to be like 60s, isn't he? And he's like,
but he
60s.
looks so young. He could carry a franchise for 10 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's the reason. So that vote's up right now. You can see it in the corner. You press 1, 2, or 3 for how you feel about that. As you guys do that,
I'm going to go ahead and say you don't have him on the list because I bet you don't. Do you have Goggins?
I do.
Okay.
There. But I will go down and find him. Give me a second. Yeah. Walter Goggins.
I think he would be. I think perfection. Fucking perfection. I like him. He's an awesome actor. He's established. I don't think a lot of people would see him coming. I think he would put in a creepy ass performance. He's got big ass teeth, which look like goddamn donkeys. And he's like he's dead on. Fucking, I think he would rock the shit out of it. And right now he's just doing Walmart commercials and he's doing Fallout. He would definitely do it.
Walmart must have paid him a fuck ton.
Yeah, fuck that. Yeah, they did. They paid him in backpacks full of money. From
I'm
Walmart.
gonna agree with you. I'm gonna go perfection. I think he's just young enough to do it. I think that he is the kind of actor who can do anything. He can do funny. He can do whatever. He can get lost in a role. I think he's perfect as well.
Yep,
Perfection. We have our first perfection, as Michael Fassbender would say. Get up there, Walter, you sexual son of a bitch. And by the way, please, God, and I'm talking to you too, Jay, watch Vice Principals. It's one of the funniest fucking shows in the
I know.
history of the
I
world.
was like always forget about what the show's name is.
It's so fucking good. All right, here's a popular one. A lot of people really love this one. Richard Brake. You know him from a lot of the Rob Zombie movies. He's definitely got the look. He's got the sinister quality. It doesn't excite me a bunch because he kind of, I don't know if I don't know. Like, I feel like I know exactly what he's going to bring to the table. So for me, I really fucking likes. It's not.
I do too. I put him there too, and it's not his fault. But every time I look at him, I just look like I smell garbage juice, and I know it's just Rob Zombie's beard, and that's not his fault. It's just because Rob Zombie's always put him in roles where it's like fucking disgusting.
Yeah, and he was in Barbarian, and he was good in that.
Yeah,
so he's been in other stuff as well. But it feels too on the nose.
Yeah, if they cast him, I'd be like, yeah, that makes sense. But I'd be the same way. I'm not like hyped about it.
Stacy says too old. That could be a problem as well. I don't know if he's
how old is he?
Quite there yet.
70. Yeah, he could. Yeah. Well, here that goes back to what I was saying though, is that it depends on what the studio is going to do with this movie. Are they trying to make 6 or 7 films out of it, or are they trying to make what David Gordon Green did and just do 3 of them and then let another director take over?
Let's assume that. Let's assume 3. Let's assume 3. I think it's a safe baseline. He's 61. He could do 3.
Oh, damn,
barely.
He's drinking a lot.
So I really fucking likes. I feel like feels fair. You agree with this?
Yeah.
Do you see?
He looks like a mean ass substitute teacher, and you see him like you're like fuck.
He does.
It says my name is Mr. Dickers, Dickers, and I won't put up with any tomfoolery in my classroom. And then if you fuck up one time, he's like, your father must be real proud of you. I can look at you and say it's not true. Like, wow.
In the case of Sam Rockwell, you guys say, oh, damn, it's close between I really likes got 45%, fuckable got 48%. Sam Rockwell goes into fuckable territory as a Freddy Krueger.
I mean,
I would have put really fucking likes personally, but I get it. I do get it.
Some people don't fuck with him.
I can't remember this guy's name. Chat, what's this guy's name? He's Jack Nicholson's son. He was in Smile 2.
Is he a good actor? That's the question, because I mean, Scott Eastwood sucks, and he's Clint Eastwood's son. So
yeah, what I've seen him in, he's fine. It doesn't excite me at all. For me personally, it goes straight to fuckable. I could be wrong, but it's like he's just fine to me. You know what I mean? Like it's maybe he could pull it.
This guy looks like he passes out the collection plate for Joel Osteen. There's something fucking scary about that shit, dude. Like he looks like fucking like I recruit for Scientology and I'll fucking kill you if you tell about our secrets.
I see what they're thinking though. What's his name though? Does anybody in the chat know his name? He's been in a couple. He was in a movie.
His name's
with
Jack
Weaving.
Nicholson II, obviously.
Let's just call him Jack Nicholson.
Jackie Boy too. I think he's got too much of a. Yeah, I don't like it.
All right, so there you go. Jack Nicholson in his youth would have been an amazing Freddy Krueger, though. I will say that.
Maybe. I think he would have been a great Joker.
He was.
Well, that's what he was. But I also, I know, but he also, to be fair, he would have been a good Wolverine too.
Yeah. Oh God, yeah, dude. Mel Gibson would have been a great Wolverine.
He would have been. Yeah, but the problem is he'd be too racist.
Okay. This guy is this is a Patreon pick, and I can't remember his name.
Did this guy? I thought
he was in Prison Break.
Did he? No. Okay. I thought this guy like offed himself. I was thinking of another dude. I'm thinking the guy from Sinister.
I hope so. Oh yeah. Oh no. Yeah. Totally different guy. Totally.
For some reason I thought he was passed on. I don't like it.
I don't know it. I don't know it, so I can't say it was a page. I'm sorry. I should have remembered his name.
I know who it is. I don't know I can't remember his name. I know the actor. He's a good actor. I just don't see it. The best I'm going to do is the best I can do.
Robert Nepper. Thank you, Robert Nepper.
Best I can do is fuckable. Spawn Stars. Best I can do.
That's fair. All right, so we're moving right along here. This is a crazy one. We're about to go to crazy fucktown.
I know you.
Nicolas Cage.
I saw that beautiful fucking goddamn mullet.
Listen to me. I think it's fucking perfection. The only thing that holds me back to saying maybe I really fucking likes this dude. If Nicolas Cage is under the makeup, there's no way you're not gonna just see Crazy Cage.
Yeah, and
There's
especially
no
when he goes, he's like, I could eat a peach for hours. Like as soon as he tries to do a fucking weird Freddy voice, it's gonna be dumb as hell. Like I'm not gonna. It'd be fun.
It, but it can't
dumb.
be scary. I feel like I don't know.
It just he's like Nicolas Cage has become a meme unto the memes. You know what I mean? Like it's hard to cast him in a serious ass like horror role and take him like 100% serious. So
I really fucking likes. Like
I don't even really. To be honest, dude, I just don't see him as Freddy. I don't. I just think he's too. I just don't think he could do it. I mean, he's one of the best actors of all time. Like he's one of the best actors of all. He really is. But in this particular movie, I just don't think anybody would take him serious enough to fucking be able to. I couldn't seriously consider him to be Freddy.
All right. So what are you thinking here?
I would put it at fuckable. I would put it at fuckable.
Okay, I'll put it in fuckable. My personal recommendation is I really fucking like.
If he were younger and before he become like the meme that he really is, then I would have said yes.
I'm curious. So I'll put this to a vote just because I'm curious. I want to let everybody decide on this one because that's such a crazy one, right? I think he would crush it, dude. I think he would be amazing, but I don't think we'd ever not be able to see Nicolas Cage under the makeup.
That's my only thing. Yeah, that's true.
Let me put this to a vote real quick. In the meantime, what do you think about Rowan Campbell from Halloween Ends?
Get your fucking ass out of here, goddamn! Don't hang out in the sewer pipes, weird ass. No, hell no. Get the fuck out of here with your big ass chin. I like the guy. I mean, he's a good actor, but no, hell no, dude. He looks like he eats crayons in this picture, by the way. And I don't know why I think that, but but he looks like he like eats crayons and like sniffs glue a lot. I don't know what it is.
The Nick Cage vote is up. I think Rowan Campbell could pull it off. Like I would say fuckable personally. Like
he would be the fucking, you know who he'd be? He'd be that asshole that you don't like in Nightmare on Elm Street 3 Dream Warriors. That is like the psychiatrist. That's who he is.
He's gonna get a lot of shit, dude. But Halloween Ends wasn't his fault. He was great in Silent Night, Deadly Night. He was great in Silent Night, Deadly Night. He's a good actor.
He reminds me of the guy from Obsession. He reminds me of Bear.
I could see that, but maybe a little bit too much bad blood coming off Halloween Ends to be in another gigantic.
Yeah, you can't have both feet. You can't mix your food. All right, keep that shit separate. I don't like it. I just don't like that.
But he's a good enough actor to not go to Steve's butthole, right? I mean, we can at least agree on that.
I would. All right, I'll put him at fuckable, but yeah, I don't even. There's not in any universe that I would cast him.
A lot of fuckables. By the way, the Nick Cage vote is in the bottom corner. If you guys want to go ahead and vote on that. I really got to piss, dude. So let's do. What are your thoughts on Joaquin Phoenix? Before I go, I will say Joaquin Phoenix to me would be perfection. Now, his obsession with politics and all that stuff aside,
well, that's not,
dude. I mean, he could get lost in that role. You would never know it was him. He's that fucking good. Sell ketchup popsicle to a woman in white gloves. Joaquin Phoenix to me is perfection. But what do you think? I'll be right back.
Yeah, I would go with. I think Joaquin could pull it off easily. I think Joaquin is one of the better actors that Mike's got on this list for sure. I would put him at perfection 100%. I don't know his political views, notwithstanding. I could give a shit less. I think I could think he could pull off Freddy Krueger. I don't think he would ever do it. I think it's way outside of what he's comfortable with doing. And not to mention the fact, here's the problem with a lot of these actors. A lot of the big name actors like Joaquin, they'll never touch this with a 10-foot cattle prod just because they don't need this type of movie on their resume to cement themselves in Hollywood. They just don't. And it is a big risk for them, I guess, because if the movie tanks and it's terrible and everyone hates it, then they'll be like lambasted as this terrible replacement for England. But yeah, Joaquin would be great. 100%. Stifler, not Stiffer. Oh, JT Money is Freddy. Okay, that'll be good. But yeah, Joaquin. I'm trying to think. Like, here's the thing. I think Joaquin Phoenix would do it, but I don't think that Joaquin Phoenix would ever do something that's going to have more than like a one picture deal. You know what I mean? Like he would come in. He's like, I'll do it one time. I'll do the character, and then he has to die at the end of the movie, and I'm not coming back. That's where I feel like he would do. Kurt Russell would be great, but Kurt Russell's way too fucking old. Way too old. Jared Leto. He's too old. Who? Joaquin? Yeah, but at least he wears it well. God, look at that gay ass. At least he wears it well, sir. Eric Hess. No, the thing is, I was telling them, and they all agree. Well, everybody in the chat seemed like they were down for Joaquin. but some people I did see that he's too old. And then 2, I think he would never come back for more than one movie. He would because he's too he's way artistic.
I mean, he did do a Joker too.
That's true, but the money was too good, and I think he just wanted to stick it to the that. I feel like that was like one of those things that Joaquin did. Is like, watch what I do. Like he wanted to fuck with fans. Like he wanted. I think he almost did it to like give you the middle finger.
Okay, so what do you think? Perfect but questionable, because
I think
he would be perfect, but he wouldn't come back.
It's the same thing. Willem Dafoe. I think Willem Dafoe is amazing, but Willem Dafoe is just too old. And in this particular case, I think he's way too artistically refined to even do more than one movie.
I agree with you, and that's why the ETC is there. Perfect but questionable age, etc. I think you're right, 100%. Joaquin would be perfect, but you're not going to get him for 5 films.
No, you're not going to get him for 2, probably.
Yeah, 2 would be probably the max. But okay, so as far as Nick Cage as Freddy, I'm stopping the poll. You guys say fuckable. 53% say Nick Cage is fuckable.
Yeah,
which is I think where we're going to put him. That's where we were going to put him as well.
Well, here's the thing we got to remember too. When Robert Englund was cast as Freddy Krueger, he was only in his mid-30s. He just looked like a 75-year-old for the last 27 years. But when he was cast, he was only in his mid-30s. Yeah. So and you got to remember, he was still relatively young. So it doesn't have to be an older actor. We just assume he's old because of the makeup.
Right. No, that's true too. And also, like, obviously the unknown, we could put unknown in here, but there's no way to rank that because we don't know who the unknown's going to be. Yeah. But unknown looms over all this, and unknown could be the best, because that's scary. Hey, when they hired Robert Patrick as T-1000.
Yeah.
When they hired Robert Patrick as T-1000, he even said, he was like, nobody knows who the fuck I am. So when I'm on screen, I'm going to be scary. And that's a huge thing with Freddy too. That could be the answer above all.
I think that, I don't see Joaquin ever doing it. And also, and I don't even blame the chat for saying Nick Cage is an amazing actor. But again, you got to remember Robert Englund was a younger dude when they cast him, but they did such a great, incredible job with the prosthetics that everybody's like, oh, he's just an old man.
I think if you pick an actor who could do 3 films, that's good enough. But like past 3 films, it's
look at who Wes Craven initially wanted to play Freddy Krueger. It was an older guy. It wasn't Christopher Lee. It was maybe it was Christopher Lee. It was somebody that was already an established actor, a pretty well-known actor. And he's like, when I did the audition for him, obviously he was great, but he's like, he had this kindness to his eyes. He looked, like an older man, like an older, like grandfather. So it didn't work. He needed someone more vicious. And that's why they went younger and got Robert Englund. You guys could look it up. The guy, you can see him talking about, he would have made a good Freddy, but it just would have been a different kind.
I got one for you that I think is shoe-in for perfection. Scott Stapp, yeah. Because I'm 6 feet from the edge. No, it's Lee Pace, man. Lee fucking Pace.
I reserve my Lee Pace Uno card for Pinhead. I don't want to waste him on Freddy.
Yeah, but I mean, if they cast him as Freddy, like, where would you put him? Is the question. Like, I think he's fucking perfect, dude. I mean, he's got the height, he's got the length.
I think he's too theatrical, and I think he's too. I was like, I think
theatrical, like Freddy is theatrical.
No, I mean, like Freddy. he's got like an aura about him that comes across as very Broadway, very theatrical, very like refined in a way, much like Pinhead.
That's Robert Englund.
Robert Englund was not refined. He was like, "Come here, bitch! Welcome to prime time." It wasn't like the refined shit that I'm talking about. Like I'm talking about, like Lee Pace is a great. Like, listen, I'll put him at. See, the middle, perfect but questionable age. He's not old, so that's weird. I would put him right in the middle somewhere because I mean, I want to save him for Pinhead.
I'm going to. I mean, yeah, but like that's like saying like, well, that guy could be Batman.
Also, to be fair, he's also a tall motherfucker, and he's built like I don't know. He just doesn't look like the homely type of character I would go for. Like he's like a handsome. I don't know, man. He's too handsome.
I am headstrong that he would be perfect. So I'm going to put this one to a vote against you, but I'll put it up to you guys right now.
Perfection on.
Yeah, I'll take you on. I'll suck off anyone.
They're the greatest band of all time, according to themselves.
Lee Pace as Freddy is live in the vote right now. Bottom left corner, type 1, 2, or 3. Perfection I really likes or fuckable. I say perfection.
What's crazy is what happened. Where's all the movie? Lee Pace should be like in a lot more stuff.
Yeah,
I don't know why he's
Running
not.
Man. The last I saw, but I agree. He's fucking. And if you guys have ever watched *Halt and Catch Fire*, I fear that people in the chat won't know who he is because I mean he was
Ronan in Guardians.
He was amazing in *Halt and Catch Fire*. He's been in a bunch of great roles. But
and by the way, that was when I saw his performance as Ronan, the Accuser in Guardians. I was like, he would be a badass Pinhead. He would be an amazing Pinhead.
Speaking of people who could play Pinhead, Doug Jones, the famous stunt actor. Why do you guys vote on that one?
That actually looks like that. I really fucking like that.
I see. That's the thing. Like, how old is Doug Jones? I gotta look this.
I don't know, but that motherfucker looks scary as shit. He looks like a goddamn creepy
He's got the
pasta
look.
come to life. Yeah, dude.
He's got the look. He's 66 years old.
Oh my god, he wears it well. Because I really didn't think he was like. I thought he was like late 50s.
I think that automatically, dude. Like, I mean, there's no doubt he would crush the physical aspect. But I'm gonna say perfect but questionable age because 66 is a bit much.
I'm fine with that. I put him at. Physically he looks dead on it. He's even got like the snaky like neck, like the slender neck and shit that would work with it.
It'd be fascinating, but yeah, the age thing's coming to question. Oh, what about this one, dude? Paul Dano. I hate it personally.
Please
I don't
not
like it.
lie. I love Paul Dano. I do like Paul Dano a lot, even though people give him shit for his performance in The Riddler, which they were trying to copy Heath Ledger. I mean, that's obvious, but he still did a good job with The Riddler, making him as creepy as possible. Honestly, I wouldn't mind giving him a crack at Freddy. He's got a creepy, like, if out of the makeup, as just playing Freddy Krueger before he becomes the demon Night Stalker and being the weirdo that Freddy Krueger is, I think he could pull that off magnificently. Like, I think he would be one of those dudes who'd be like, stay the fuck away from him if you see him on the playground.
I just think he still seems like a teenager to me. Like, he doesn't. I don't see him being scary. I see him being freaky. Like that guy's weird. Like, don't sit.
That's what I mean. Like, not like freaky, but weird. Like he's got a really weird, unsettling appearance about him that I think would work.
I think he would overact it, dude. I think he would overact the fuck out of it, and I don't like that. Like, I think he would be too much, like how he was as Riddler, kind of. I don't like it personally.
Well, that was the script. I don't think that's him doing it. I think he would be fine if they told him what his parameters were.
I don't know, dude. That like no shit that he was doing, like fucking. I think he's a hamster.
I think I like him.
All right, well, I'll put this one to a vote.
We're gonna go vote to votes all the time now.
I'll put it to a vote. The next one, Jay. Don't you fight me on this? I swear to fucking God, I'll kill you. Michael Shannon as Freddy Krueger.
He looks like a retired lesbian that's like hanging out on the Bahamas with a fucking margarita.
They're gonna put makeup on him. How old is Michael Shannon? He's 51, dude.
He looks bad, dude. I love Michael Shannon, like, but he looks bad now.
Krueger, man. He doesn't look bad. That's one picture of him. He still looks good. Like this
guy looks like he's like, I lost all my fucking savings at the casino tonight, but don't worry, I'm smiling for the camera.
Michael Shannon might be at the end of the night, and we'll each pick one at the end of the night. Michael Shannon might be my number one pick for
Here's the thing. I love Michael Shannon. I know I do love Michael Shannon, but I think Michael Shannon falls in the same boat as Joaquin. He won't come back for more than one movie. That's the problem. I don't think Michael Shannon would have more than one movie in him.
I think you can get 3 movies out of Michael Shannon.
He made fun of fucking being in the Snyder one as
but look what they did to his hair. Look what they did to his hair.
He looked great.
Nobody wants
Caesar cut.
Nobody wants to come in that fucking haircut. All right, we'll put this one to a vote as well after because I can't. Yeah, that guy's got to be in perfection in my opinion.
I would have been fine with like I really fucking likes, but I don't know, dude. I just think he's old.
You're crazy. You'd rather have Paul Dano than Michael Shannon, just straight up. One or the other.
First off, I think you can make multiple movies with Paul Dano, and I think that Paul Dano has room to grow.
Who cares if they all suck?
I don't think he sucks. I think he's a good actor. I think you suck.
I don't think he sucks. I think you suck. You behind the stock. I don't
he's
think
a fucking tripod, man. Did you not see Girl Next Door?
Okay, so we got a lot to vote on here.
By the way, I will tell you this. Is this on your? I don't know if it is or not because he's kind of an obscure actor. The guy that played I can't even remember his name because the name, but he's great. He was in that show where he was like the TV announcer and he makes a deal with the devil.
Yeah, he's on the list. Okay. We'll get to him.
Okay.
Toby Huss. I got peanut butter on my penis. He's someone in Patreon brought him up, and he does have the look. He has the look and he has the acting talent. But the thing is, Toby Huss almost always plays like a Southern draw kind of guy. I don't see it personally.
Yeah,
I'd be willing to put it in fuckable.
He looks like he'd play like one of the like not abusive, but like verbally kind of an asshole stepfathers that drinks a lot and says, "Join the army, you fucking pussy. Don't tell me about your dreams." I don't see him like being Freddy Krueger. Yeah, I just don't. The body wise, like he's got it, but acting wise, probably not.
He's only 59, so he's got the age too, at least somewhat. But yeah, I think fuckable.
You know, it would have been really hard if we had said that the age has to be between 25 and the cutoff would be 40, because then it really would narrow the list.
Yeah, then you'd be
Well, I don't know all of them. Henry Cavill.
All right.
Like Henry Cavill.
As far as Lee Pace goes, you guys stop. You guys say it's tied between perfection and really likes, but for Lee Pace.
So we got to break it.
Rock, paper, scissors.
No, because it's delayed. I'll go ahead and say perfection.
I mean, I'll take the win if you want.
Well, it's not a win, bitch.
Paper,
I'm just
scissors.
saying I don't want to do rock, paper, scissors because the fucking thing delays and you cheat.
It's fun. It's fun. You don't like fun?
You cheat.
Fun? You're a piece of shit. I don't cheat. I don't
go
cheat.
like this.
You
wait till I fucking slam down and then you say,
probably,
"Oh, look, I beat you."
You know what? I'm just gonna shut the fuck up and take Lee Pace's perfection because he should be, because you were wrong. All right.
I didn't say
wrong.
At one point did I say I never said he's not I love Lee Pace. I just think he's better at Pinhead than Freddy Krueger.
But that's like that's not an equation. That doesn't quantify at all.
It does quantify. Don't use words.
Just because one guy would be better at something else doesn't mean he could be great as this.
It can't. Oh God. You know what? Let's move on. How
Jesus. I don't want to eat it all because I didn't get a peanut butter and jelly sandwich for lunch. That's what you sound like. That's you.
Take your fucking crackers and shove them up your asshole.
All right. The next vote is going to be, what was the next thing that we disagreed upon? Was it
all three? We did 3 in a row.
Michael Shannon. Okay, so I'll put the Michael Shannon vote up real quick.
I come back to drink the first time in 7 days to this shit.
You shut your hole.
You shut your fucking hole.
It's got nothing to do with
smells like ass. That's your lips.
Well, why don't you lick my ass?
Somebody could just kiss you and get the same experience.
Except for when it feels good.
That's
Wait,
true.
What?
We're far outside of tune, sir.
Okay. Michael Shannon as Freddy is up as of now. You guys can vote on that. It's in the bottom left corner of the screen. For now, we move on while you guys vote on that.
Oh, God, dude. I see who you got in this motherfucker already. Holy shit.
Dan Stevens of The Guest. Dan Stevens from The Guest.
I love it. I love it. But good looking dude. He's kind of got a mixture of Ryan Gosling and Michael Fassbender a little bit going on. Good actor. I think we talked about Dan Stevens being in Halloween as Freddy or as Michael Myers before. Like said, he would be a good Michael.
It'd be wasted on him, but yeah,
it'd be wasted, but he would have been pretty good. I really fucking like it. But again, really handsome dude. It's the same problem I have with what's his name down in Fuckable. Just really handsome.
Yeah, but they're gonna put makeup on him. I mean, you know what I mean? Like it's not like he's gonna not gonna be under pounds of makeup.
That's why Lee Pace is really handsome. It's the same issue.
Yeah,
I know they're gonna put makeup
type
on him. I know they're gonna put makeup on him. And honestly, he's got his name. And this isn't trying to be like an asshole to him. Dan Stevens, I feel like he doesn't really carry a lot of like weight for his movies. Like a lot of people don't know Dan Stevens, so
he's kind of like Lee Pace. He's underrated.
Yeah, so he could slide into the movie without having a lot of pressure on doing something crazy.
Yeah, I'm thinking really fucking likes. I think he could pull it off. Like I think he'd be really good. It does. I think
he also looks like a Malfoy. He does. He looks like fucking goddamn Snape, or not Snape, but he looks like a goddamn Harry Potter character.
Well, they're doing that movie Onslaught, and it's based in the universe of The Guest, but they have him playing like some weird old German scientist. Like, dude, I want to see what happened to the guy who escaped in the firefighter outfit. Not this shit. But maybe that movie would be good.
Yeah, I really fucking liked it.
Yeah, I'm good with that. And with a touch of perfection, he could be great. Okay, Kyle Gallner. Now, this is interesting because Kyle Gallner was in Nightmare on Elm Street, the remake, but he has since completely redefined his career with Strange Darling and movies.
This guy literally copied Johnny Depp's mustachio and then went to Spencer's and did his headshots.
Now he's like jacked. He's a completely different body type.
This is a guy that would fake a pirate like accent to get like girls' numbers at a bar. Like, you know what I mean?
It is a douchey picture. I'll give you.
It is a very. I mean, people like Jay, are you intimidated? It's like, no, I just he's got a swashbuckler fucking stash and goddamn goatee. This is what is he? A musketeer?
Is perfect. Yeah,
yeah. He looks like a fucking swashbuckler. He looks like he.
I'm between really likes and fuckable. I'm between really likes and fuckable.
He's a handsome dude. These are two handsome guys. They're
gonna put makeup on him, man.
It doesn't
matter how handsome they are.
Robert Englund. I'm sure his mother loved him a lot, but he was never that handsome of a dude. It worked because the makeup kind of enhanced him.
I mean, it's makeup.
Like, put it in fuckable.
I think fuckable's fine. I could argue really fucking likes, but fuckable's fine.
I'm not saying
If
that
there was a place
obviously
in
you can
between
take
there,
a very handsome person and make them ugly with makeup, but they tried that. Also, in my opinion, Ryan Reynolds, they failed as Deadpool. He's still handsome.
Yeah, but they put the makeup on him.
But he's still handsome with the makeup.
Well, I don't know about that. Now
Yeah,
you
he
didn't know
100%
Ryan Reynolds.
is.
Okay. All right. This one's definitely how about Lady Gaga? Now, this was a Patreon pick. And I mean,
there's nothing more terrifying than seeing this in your dreams with a meat dress running at you. But and then there's some small part of you like, hold up, wait. Might let her catch me.
I'm gonna say Steve's butt.
But you know
But,
what?
like,
Don't give Hollywood motherfucking ideas. Get it out of here. Put it in Steve's butthole. Don't even consider this, because this could actually happen. Because some asshole corporate person like, I was watching this really random video on YouTube and see like our fans loved it. Maybe we should cast Lady Gaga.
Let me see. Hey, what? It's like, I just want to get one more look at you. That we have our first entry to Steve's butthole. Oh, dude, this one's interesting. How about
Listen,
Josh fucking Hartnett, pal.
Josh Hartnett, I
think?
loved his when he did that was it called The Fan or whatever it was called, where he was like he was taking his daughter to the concert. That Trap was so fucking good, dude. I was glad to see him back, and he played that part perfectly. He really did, I think, showcase his acting ability beyond what, you know, just the heartthrob that he started out as. Honestly, I would throw it to him. I really fucking like this. I do. I like this.
I think you said it yourself. I really fucking like it. Like that, I do too. Like that.
Yeah, I think that there's nothing wrong with giving him a run at it. I think he could do something really awesome.
Yeah, I think
he's
really
already got the
likes
perfect
this.
hairstyle for being a weird creep that hangs outside like fucking playgrounds. So,
dude, it would be the funniest fucking thing ever if he took off his hat and he had the H2O haircut, the faculty haircut.
Yeah,
it's one of the person's like, comb your hair right before they killed him.
Guaranteed to jack you up. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot.
Really fucking likes it's perfect, I think, for that. Because it may not be great, but it seems like
no, he's a great actor. That's what I like the best about Trapped, is that it showcased his acting ability beyond just like Pearl Harbor. But then again, he'd already done that. I mean, 30 Days a Night was great.
Yeah, and he was in a
lot of people just forget about that. Really
yeah. Okay, so to the vote on Michael Shannon, you guys say
fuckable.
52%.
I told you.
Fuck you. How about that? Fuck you.
I told
fuck
you.
You and you and you and you and everyone who said fuckable. Michael Shannon is the perfect Freddy Krueger. Suck my dick. All right, but I'll do it.
You think your Freddy is safe for me? I will play him.
It's crazy. Fuckable's already full. That's crazy. Fuckable's already full. Michael Shannon does not belong there. You
dude, it doesn't mean he's a bad actor. We've already talked about this.
I didn't say that. What's another one we were going to vote on? Paul Dano? It's Paul Dano.
I made Paul Dano. Yeah.
Okay, let me put the Paul Dano vote up real quick. What did I said fuckable.
Yeah, I think, and I did not. I don't remember what I said. I think I said I really fucking like it. Michael Shannon, obviously, as an actor, is accomplished as shit, and he's amazing. He can play a variety of different characters, but I also don't think he works for Freddy Krueger. I just don't.
All right. Paul Dano vote is up as of now. You see it in your bottom left corner. It's going to cover JF for just a second because there's 4 votes. But in the meantime, what do you think about Mads Mikkelsen?
That's a tough one.
His age, by the way, is he's 60 years old.
Okay.
60. Damn, poor Mads.
It's just, not getting the roles that he wants. He thought that role of Doctor Strange was going to be the new height. I think yes.
I see. Here's my thing.
I really fucking like it. I would almost go perfection because he can play that role. I think he could do that easily.
But he's always fucking typecast as this generic, boring bad guy. Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. Yeah. He was a great bad guy in Casino Royale. I'll give him that.
He was great in the TV show.
Hannibal. Doctor Strange. He was great in Hannibal. So like I'm in between.
Well, yeah, but the thing is though, this wouldn't be just an average bad guy. This would be like he would have freedom to do what he wants with the character. Kind of make it a lot more. Well, that's going to be the question, right? How they're going to make are they going to go the MTV route? Or are they going to try to make him fucking scary? Like that's how are they going to reintroduce Freddy Krueger? That's how it's really going to depend. I think that Mads Mikkelsen though could easily play the part. I think he's not. I could put him at perfection, to be honest. I could.
I can't go perfection, but I will meet you at really fucking likes because I think he could do it but like, honest to God, like he's had opportunities to let his freak fact fly and he doesn't. He's just kind of a generic.
But then again, I also look at it like Mads Mikkelsen is too on the nose. It's kind of the same story, but I'll put him at, I could put him at really fucking likes.
Really fucking likes is fair to me. That's fair. I want to see him like fucking chew the scenery and go crazy once. He seems like he's always just.
I think Mads. You know what? Shit. I swear to God, dude, Mads Mikkelsen should be Dr. Loomis.
He'd be good. Yeah, no, he would be good. Or is Udo Kier in fucking the Halloween reboot? Oh my God, dude! Sherry Moon Zombie has her own song. It's fucking. If we get time, oh my God.
Yeah.
All right. Matthew Lillard. Jay, what do you fucking think?
Of course.
Hey, I didn't bring it up. This was a Patreon pick. It's not me at all.
His face is too known. He's Shaggy. He's fucking Ghostface. You can't double stamp a triple stamp, Lloyd. You can't double stamp a triple stamp. You cannot put him in the movie. I'm sorry. I think Matthew Lillard is a fine actor.
You don't think Walton Goggins' face is too known?
No, not as like a horror character. He's never played a horror villain. Like literally, this is fucking Stu, dude. Like this is the progenitor of Scream. Like here's my thing. I think that I think Matthew Lillard is a fine actor. I just don't think he plays Freddy Krueger because I think it would be a little bit kind of goofy to have fucking Ghostface play Freddy Krueger.
He would have to go to a dark place.
I put fuckable. That's where I'll put him. I'll put like if nobody else wanted it and they're like, hey, we got Lillard, I'd be like, all right, it's not the worst thing that could happen.
Now I would have put it in really fucking like, so we'll put it to a vote, but I'm not perfection either because I do agree that there is some baggage that comes with Matthew Lillard. He's got a certain voice, he's got a particular voice, you know what I mean? But there is the cool idea of him being in
downstairs, Walter.
There's the cool idea of him being in Scream and a Wes Craven. Wes Craven basically started his career.
I know.
Him coming full circle to that would be pretty cool. I would put really fucking like, so we'll put it to a vote.
I put him in a cameo.
I'm not that far off.
I'd give him a cameo for it or something, I mean, but not as.
I'm not saying,
but yeah,
all right.
I just don't see it.
Paul Dano, you guys say Steve's butt. 41% say Steve's butt on Paul Dano.
Paul Dano.
Listen, I think I said fuckable, but I agree.
Yeah.
I don't love
Paul Dano. That's crazy.
Paul Dano's, a bunch of Quentin Tarantino's in this motherfucker tonight.
Yeah, they probably think that Paul Dano actually is the Riddler, and that's why they don't like him. Did you see what he did to Gotham? Outrageous.
I think is Matthew Lillard our next vote.
Mm-hmm.
I think. Yeah. Okay.
I think so.
Let me put that in there.
Yes.
This will be interesting to see.
It sounds like I'm getting it. Like I always bring this. It feels like I'm getting rejected for my my car loan. I can just hear the typing of the keyboard, and I'm like,
yeah,
he's looking up my credit score, and it's not going to be good. They're like, oh, you have a decent credit score. I'm like, no, well, I know I don't. The interest rate's going to be crazy.
Big one here.
Yeah, dude.
The vote's in the corner, by the way.
I love Kevin Bacon. This was about 10 years ago or 15, maybe. I think he's perfect, but questionable at this point. He's just way too out of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if it was 10 or 15 years ago, it would have been perfection casting. But now it's just.
And also, there is the question, too, like, are you going to see Kevin Bacon the entire time? If so, there's no chance you're going to be scared. You know what I mean? Like that can be a problem.
I think Kevin Bacon, like Hollow Man, I think he was a great villain. I think he did a great fucking job.
And that was early in his career too.
Yeah, and he was still relatively young then, and he was pulling off a psychopath as he was losing his mind more and more. I think he could pull it off. I just think he's too old now.
Yeah, no, I agree. Perfect but questionable is where he goes. So this is, if you don't know his face, you'd be forgiven. This is Vecna from Stranger Things.
I think that's who I think they're casting.
And it might be who they're casting, but I'm not putting that in perfection, dude. I think it's way too on the nose. B, the character was fine, but it was no Freddy Krueger to me. I don't love that option at all. I think it's way too on the nose.
I'll put it at, I do think I like it. I don't hate the guy. I don't think he's a bad actor. But I just feel like that's what they're going to do.
I think you might be right. If I had a bet,
yeah, it looks like Dave McRae with hair. No, I'm kidding. No, I think it's yeah,
I think it's fuckable for me personally, but it just doesn't excite me, dude. I'm like, oh, the guy who played a Freddy Krueger character is going to be Freddy. Yay. That's not exciting at all to me. Like, it's just.
Well, I know, but he did prove that he could handle, I guess, that role or a type of role like that. I like it.
I think there's more to Freddy than that.
I'll be fine. I'll relegate to fuckable. That's fine.
Yeah, I think that he was fine as a Freddy-ish character, but I think there's so much more to Freddy than
there's a lot of follower syndrome that it doesn't matter what he was cast in, they'll love him because people are like retarded for Stranger Things. It doesn't matter.
He could be great, but I just think it's a really bubblegum choice, if that makes sense. You know? All right. So as far as Freddy Krueger as Matthew Lillard as Freddy Krueger, excuse me. The winner is people really like Matthew Lillard as Freddy Krueger at 34%. 28% said perfection is the next closest thing.
And 21%
said perfection.
21% almost had him in Steve's ass.
That's third place out of 4. That's not. I don't know what you're talking
Get
about. Get
off your Scream bullshit. All right, God,
that sounds right. I'm sorry, but people really like Matthew Lillard as Freddy Krueger. I'm sorry if that upsets you.
He's a nice fucking guy, but it doesn't mean he needs to play all the parts in Hollywood. Holy shit!
Matthew Lillard goes to really fucking likes. You know,
yeah, a lot of these.
What do you want?
By the way, you can only vote once. Motherfuckers. Don't vote 300 times because you met him at Comic-Con and he was great. Don't you do that.
Jack O'Connell as Freddy Krueger. Jack O'Connell from Sinners. Bunch of other shit too. I can't think.
He looks like a motherfucking deranged personal trainer at Gold's Gym.
I don't like it. Jay. I don't like it.
I don't either.
It bores me. It bores me.
Sinners was great. He was great. Not Freddy Krueger. Not Freddy Krueger in the slightest. This is going to sound like a shit. Dude, I put him in the butthole. For Freddy Krueger.
He's a good enough actor that
no,
I think
it's not. Again, this is where people are getting it confused. It doesn't mean they're bad actors, but for this role, it sucks. I don't think he works for Freddy Krueger at all.
You know what? I'm gonna let's put our balls out and let's say let's say Steve's butthole because I don't like it.
By the way, so if you guys don't know, I know that it might be a little confusing, but when you're putting them in the bottom tier, it doesn't mean they're bad actors or anything. It just means for this particular role, it's the most terrible.
It would bum me out if they picked it. Yeah. I think he's such a generic choice. You know what I mean? Like
could he play a horror villain? Sure, he could play something. I don't know. Maybe he could actually be a good Ghostface because they haven't had one of those in a while. Oh my. But anyway,
I know you're upset. Listen, Evan Peters, pretty interesting. He's definitely got the age. He's got the range.
Evan Peters is one of those dudes that was really, really, really hot for a minute when
where's he been?
Well, there's been some issues. I think his personal life's been going on. But what was that show? American Horror Story, right? He was on the tip. He was on the tips of everyone's tongue. He also played an amazing Quicksilver. Evan Peters, I think, is suffering from overexposure a little bit in his career. I think that happened to him. I think that he got lambasted everywhere. Like they were all wanting him to play all these parts. I just kind of don't think he's the guy. This is going to sound weird. There's a softness to him that I don't think could work. You know what I mean? He also played Dahmer. So that's also kind of already stepping into the role of Freddy Krueger. And then after Dahmer, like, could it bring a following with him? 100%. I think a lot of people might go see it because they'd say Evan Peters is playing Freddy Krueger and he was amazing in Dahmer. But I think overall, I just don't.
See, here's my thing. I see what you're saying, and I agree with you, but I think it almost works for him because he's been out of the spotlight for a minute. He is a great actor. He can be a great actor. He's been out of the spotlight for a minute, so he's been out of the spotlight long enough to where you could lose him.
Listen, I wouldn't be
thinking that's Evan.
I wouldn't be like, again, I can't put him in the middle because perfect but questionable age would be weird.
No, I'm thinking it's between really fucking likes and fuckable for me. I'm torn betwixt the two.
Here's the thing. I could put Evan Peters in the middle, but I'm saying, but the category title, it just sounds like he's, but you do say, no, but it does say, et cetera. It does say, et cetera. So I'll put him at perfect, but questionable. That's what I'll do.
Well, no, that doesn't make any sense. Like, cause he doesn't have a questionable thing. I'm saying, like, he'd either be really fucking likes or fuckable. I mean,
no, because the reason I put him in the middle is it does because I think it's questionable because I also think he's overexposed in Hollywood, and I mean,
he hasn't been in anything in like 5 years.
I know, but the Dahmer thing, he was also everybody like he had the Tom Hardy effect for a little while. Everybody was trying to cast him in everything for a long time. I know it's been a minute, But I also think that it's also maybe it's like this. I think it's too on the nose. Like we've already talked about that too. I feel like he's too on the nose as well.
I'll meet you in the middle. Like we won't put him in perfect but questionable. You pick. Really fucking likes or fuckable. You pick which one. I'll let you.
I'll put him in.
because
I'll put him in. All right. Well, this is going to sound like it. I'll put him in fuckable. That's the best I can give it.
That's fair. I'm between the two, honestly. Like, so that makes sense to me.
But
like,
again, if they cast him, if he were the one that won out the audition, I wouldn't be mad about it.
Yeah. Yeah. No, exactly. Like but like I wouldn't be like, oh, it's a surefire thing either. You know what I mean? Okay. Here's one for you. I know you like this, but this may be an easy one because of his age. Ethan Hawke as Freddy.
Yeah, it's perfect but questionable. 100%. Ethan Hawke can pull it off. Ethan Hawke is still my dark horse for Loomis.
Ethan Hawke's only 55 years old.
That's a lot of Jack Daniels. Okay, he's been riding hard with Jack and Jim.
Oh my god,
Jack and
I didn't
Jim.
know.
Jack
that
and
maybe
Jim have been the
changes
designated drivers for the last 10 years of this man's life, 100%. But I can't say nothing. But
that changes so much. He's only 55. I thought he was like 65.
But that's a hard fucking 55. I can't drive 55. I will put. Listen, he's my dark horse for Loomis. Like in my opinion, the way that he played his character in Sinister is how Loomis would be in a remake or a reimagining of Dr. Loomis would be Ethan Hawke. I will put him at perfect but questionable age, even though he's 55.
I know
I'm way fucking older, dude. Way fucking older.
So like if he is, so here's the thing. We can't put him perfect but questionable age because of his age, but
you said but it says perfect but questionable age, etc.
I know, but like he also though comes with a caveat. I don't know if you're getting Ethan Hawke to do more than 3 movies. He did do 2 Black Phone movies.
That's true,
but that also counts against him because he just did The Grabber in Black Phone, which was so close.
That is true. Okay, well, okay.
So I think he's perfect but questionable. You know, I think that's
I'll go with that.
Yeah, that's he goes right in there. So we're filling out nicely now. A lot of people mentioned this in chat tonight. How do we feel about David Dastmalchian?
Perfect.
Yeah,
this dude is such an underrated actor. A lot of people don't know who he is. He's such a phenomenal actor. He does such a great job with weird off the wall type of characters. He could easily pull off Freddy Krueger without a doubt. And the fact is, he would probably run cheap. And I know that sounds like an asshole thing to say. I feel like I'm a fat movie producer. He runs cheap. I get it for like $100,000. He would though, 100%. Like he would care more about making sure he turned in a good performance versus the paycheck he was getting.
Now I do agree a little bit with Talking Oak Tree, or not Talking Oak Tree, but Kevin Ketchy, who says he's way too soft. He does have a softness to him,
but he's played soft. Yeah, okay. Well, the characters he's played has been soft, but technically speaking, that's true. But I think he could easily pull off the weird, surreal, dark nature of Freddy Krueger and do a great job with it. I think he's perfection, dude. And I love, and again, nobody would really know who he was. Which I like that better.
Horror fans know he's kind of perfect because like horror fans know who he is.
Horror fans, but I mean the general audience, general public would be like, I don't know who that is. But I think, and I think he deserves a breakout role like that. That would be a huge cement, like that would be big for him.
I'm in agreement with you. I think he's perfect for
maybe I'm also got a little man crush on him. He's a huge comic book nerd. He loves comic books and shit. I don't know.
Polka Dot Man.
Yeah, he's also even Polka Dot Man. He played a fucking character called Polka Dot Man and made him one of the most relatable characters in the movie.
He was also freaky as fuck in The Dark Knight. He was freaky as fuck in The Dark Knight. People forget that was him.
Well, what was that movie called that it was on Amazon called The Devil, where he was a talk show host? I know exactly the Devil's Butthole. I don't know. It was a great movie. It was a great movie. And nobody saw it.
Why can't I think about that? Why can't I think of the name of that?
You guys know. Well, if you guys know, you know. But he was great. Yeah, I would put him at perfection, 100%.
Yeah, I'm in agreement with you too. It's not like a surefire bet, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's close as you can get.
Yeah.
So we only have 3 in perfection right now, and it's Walton Goggins, Lee Pace.
Well, that's good though. That shows how much like there's competition for it. It's not like
Late Night with the Devil. Thank you, Christ.
Yeah, that's a great one. Yeah, Late Night with the Devil. Check it out if you haven't seen it.
Oh yeah, it's fucking great. All right, now this guy, I can't think of his name.
Looks like Conor McGregor's grandfather.
He was in Evil Dead Burn. Now, there's a big push for him to play this role because obviously he looks kind of like Robert Englund, and he played a sick sadistic fuck in that movie. I
haven't seen the movie, so I can't say anything about his acting performances, but just looks alone. I mean, I like it.
It's Errol Shand is his name. Errol Shand is his name. He has the look for it. He was freaky as fuck in that movie. I cannot in good conscience sign on for him to be anything above fuckable in my opinion, because the performance was just like, hey, I'm a redneck scary guy in the movie. Yeah. I didn't see anything in that other than just his look and being like, throughout the fucking
crazy,
movie,
dude.
To be like, you could do Freddy. I think it's a stretch.
Looking at him
personally.
Yeah, he definitely has a Robert Englund type of look to him. Yeah, he does. I don't know. I mean, so I'll let you do your, because I don't know anything about him really, except what I'm looking at. He does look the part. That's all I can base it on. I gotta go pee though. I'll be right back.
Okay. I'm gonna put him in fuckable. I know it's a popular choice amongst people, but like that character in Evil Dead Rise or Evil Dead Burn was just like a generic redneck scary person. I saw nothing in that other than just him kind of looking like Robert Englund that would make me think he could play Freddy Krueger and the nuances of it. So I'll put him in fuckable for Meow. Let me see if there's any, while Jay's gone, any actors in here that he does not. Who the fuck is that guy? Oh, I forgot. I think we're pretty good on all these. I'll wait for Jay to come back before we go through any of these guys, but it's a pretty good looking list so far. It's filling out nicely. It's filling out real Nataki Watiti as Freddy. God, could you imagine? It'd be the jokiest fucking thing ever. Yeah, Jim Carrey's in here. We're going to talk about Jim Carrey. What's up, Bent? How's it going, man? How are you guys? How's your night? Patty the Batty Pimlet. He kind of has the look for it, dude. To be honest with you, he kind of has the facial vibes. But again, it's like I can't stand it. And it goes with Errol Shand right there. Just because some guy looks kind of like Robert Englund doesn't mean he'd be a great Freddy Krueger. I think we get lost in that a little bit. You got to find an actor who could be scary as fuck, equally twisted, equally funny. There's so much more layers than, oh my God, that guy kind of looks like Robert Englund. He'd be perfect. Anthony Michael Hall. No, Anthony Michael Hall would be Steve's butthole for me, based solely on his performance in fucking Halloween Kills. That was so bad. No disrespect to Anthony Hall, but damn, the overacting. Yeah, that would be rough for me. Plus, he's on the thick side. And I can say that as a person on the thick side myself. He doesn't really have the gangliness, John Bernthal. Have you guys seen the guy who makes fun of John Bernthal's acting in The Odyssey? He's like, Odysseus. Let me tell you about Odysseus. Like, he's fucking spot on. And it honestly makes John Bernthal seem like a bad actor when you see the guy do it. If you've seen it, you know what I'm fucking talking about. It's so bad. He overacted the fucking in The Odyssey, which is still badass. Saw it twice. Still badass the second time around. Such a great fucking movie, man. If you guys haven't seen it, you got to go see that shit. Got to get on that shit. The Odyssey is fucking... The fact that that fucking Green Lantern shit that we watched has as much money as they do, and it looks like dog shit compared to the special effects in The Odyssey, it just feels like validation for everything I've been saying about superhero movies for the past 5 years. Like, a lot of these movies have $200 million, and your movies look like TV shows in comparison to The Odyssey. It's a shame. Marvel and DC should be ashamed of themselves. All your movies should look like that. Honest to God. All right, Jacifer. Braves win 1-0. That's nice. I like that. We like that a lot.
Chipper Jones is a maniac that can't be stopped on the mound.
He's crazy. He's a crazy man. Hey, how about this dude? I can't remember his name, but
Owen
he
Wilson?
was in Wilson. He was in Iron Claw. He kind of has the fucking look. I don't know anything about him other than that.
God, looks like he smells like fucking Cheeto fingers and ass. I don't know. Like,
I can't say Steve's butt, but I can't say fuckable's got to be the only place I can see.
Yeah.
He was good in that movie.
He's a good actor. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, just not for Freddy. No.
Yeah, I would need to see.
He
more,
looks like
if
a
that was kind of the
Johnny Lawrence.
If that was the unknown that they casted, I'd be like, okay, I'm interested. We'll see what happens here. Devin Sawa has openly been like, I want to play Freddy Krueger.
You know what?
That. Like, I want to play Freddy Krueger.
This is not, well, maybe it's controversial. I don't know. I'm actually down with this. I'm kind of down with this. I don't think it's perfection. I think I really fucking like it. I actually would be okay with Devin Sawa taking a swing at this. I think he could pull it off. It's just so crazy. It might just work.
I don't know. Like I'm torn between fuckable and I really fucking likes, but I'll go with you on that one because
I think he could do it, man. I think Devin Sawa could easily pull this off.
Yeah, I'd like to
like
see
there's
it.
there,
Like, I'd
like
be
even
fascinated.
like he's not the teeny heartthrob, guy that he used to be. Like
Right.
he's
you see the fan, he's kind of scary.
Yeah, he's got some age on him. He's definitely got some not intimidation, but like a little bit more of a wariness to him. I think he could pull the role off.
Yeah, I'm good with really fucking likes, and here's why. Even though I'm unsure if he'd be good at it, if they cast him, I'd be like, dude, the fucking interest meter, the
internet will go
fascination
ape shit with it. The internet would love
yeah,
it.
the fascination with seeing him do it would be off the charts. So I think really fucking likes.
And again, how much time are they going to spend in the next Freddy Krueger movie as the human side of Freddy Krueger versus the demon side?
Hopefully not much.
Well, because that's going to be that's going to be that you had to take that into account, like who you're casting, because then they got to play the human side of him, where they got to make him creepy and nasty and weird before they even do the demonic shit.
Yeah, it does get kind of twisted in the mix of that. David Howard Thornton played Terrifier.
No.
Listen, I think this is fuckable at best. People are going to love it because he just did Art the Clown and he was great as Art the Clown, but there's no speaking lines in that role. Mm-hmm. And we haven't seen David Howard Thornton in anything. He did the Grinch movie, the Weird Rights Grinch movie or whatever. No disrespect to him at all. Amazing performative physical actor.
Yeah.
I have no idea if he could pull off the voice work.
I like your work, but you have to be in Steve Butthole. I personally
Steve's Butthole.
I don't think you're ready for this universe, even remotely. Thank you so much for applying. I don't like him, dude. I don't like him as Freddy Krueger at all. I think he's a great character actor in what he does with Terrifier, and he's a good actor, but not for Freddy, dude. That's like, again, it's double dipping. You're triple stamping. You can't do that. You can't
I agree with you in a sense, but I can't go Steve's Butthole. I would say fuck. I'll put it to.
But I think you're thinking. I know, but I think you're getting lost where I do. It's Steve's Butthole doesn't mean he's a bad actor. It's just not for this role.
I know, but we don't know if he's not for this role. Like, he could be great. We don't know. Like, we have not seen him do anything like that. So I can't say Steve's asshole.
And I could be a great race car driver, but I'll never do it. I'll put it to a vote. But
the vote's up now.
I'm not Cole Trickle.
Vote to the bottom left corner. Fuckable or Steve's Butthole is the two options we have for David Howard Thornton.
Now, do I think that David Howard Thornton is going to have other opportunities that arise for him? In maybe, but but maybe not. I don't know. It's because you're talking about people that are pigeonholed into their role. He might be kind of fucked.
Here's one dude that I'm staunch on, so it may end up as a vote as well. Charlie Hunnam. I think it's Steve's Butthole. Listen, nothing against the guy. It's like Tom Hardy. Like, everybody fan casts him for everything. I've never seen him be better than okay in any fucking role. He was in a Guy Ritchie role that he was okay in. I think it would be generic and like bully kind of fucking.
Yeah, I don't like Charlie Hunnam in that role at all. By the way, Charlie Hunnam, remember back in the day there was rumors that he was going to be Wolverine. Mm-hmm. Everybody was saying it was pretty much a done deal that this Charlie Hunnam was going to be the Wolverine, and I don't know, it fell through. Charlie, by the way, when you pulled that up, that screenshot of him, I thought that was Jonah Hill for a second, because Jonah Hill lost all that fucking weight.
he's a fucking chameleon.
Like, I feel like Jonah Hill is copying fucking Charlie Hunnam. But anyway,
how about Jonah Hill? It's pretty cool.
Do you want to touch my wiener? I think for this role, it's Steve's Butthole out 100%. There's no he's a jock dude. He's a handsome dude. He's a goddamn Viking, not Freddy Krueger.
I think it would be boring. I think it would be boring as fuck, dude. Like,
well, I don't even think, but to be fair, I don't even think there's an amount of money that you could throw at Charlie Hunnam and he would accept it to be Freddy Krueger.
It's not like he's doing a lot.
No, but he himself would probably say that's so far outside my wheelhouse. I'm not even interested.
Yeah, I'd be like casting Flash Gordon. Just be like, oh, you're gonna be a typical biker bully dude, like boring as fuck. Big one here, Bill Skarsgård.
I know that this is another one that a lot of people think that he's in the mix along with the Vecna dude, that it's almost like it's a competing between the Vecna dude and what's his name? Skarsgård.
Yeah.
I think it's a terrible idea. I think it's
Perfect
a
but
terrible.
questionable is kind of.
I think he could pull it off. I think he could easily play Freddy Krueger to an amazing degree, but I don't think it's a good move just because of what with the Pennywise stuff. I just don't think it works.
I agree completely. You think perfect but questionable?
Yes,
etc.
That's it.
Like, I think that's exactly
it. I think he's perfect.
Yeah,
he's on the nose perfect. But because of the Pennywise stuff, it just kind of ruins the whole. It just. But I swear to God, Bill Skarsgård is probably going to be the guy along. It's either going to be him or it's going to be the Vecna dude. Because the reason why I think it might be Skarsgård is because the studios know that they have a winner with him with how he portrayed Pennywise, and that he was willing.
But he's still doing it. I mean, he's still doing it.
And that he was willing to come back not only for 2 movies but also for a TV show.
Yeah, I'm in agreement with you there. I think that's the perfect spot for him.
I think they should cast his motherfucking brother Alexander and let's get a war going.
Maybe. Stephen Lang. I feel like this is what's his age? Let me see his age here.
67.
He is 74. Yeah, that definitely goes in perfect but questionable.
He looks better than half the fucking 60-year-olds on this list.
He does. Good for him. Perfect but questionable. Pretty easy.
I think Stephen Lang would be amazing. I look at the role that he had in when he got that one girl with the chicken baser. Nasty.
Don't breathe.
Yeah, goddamn, dude. As far as gross, weird characters, he could pull it off, but just too old.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with you. Dude, this one's fucking fast. Well, before we get to this one, let's go to David Howard Thornton in the vote. You guys say that David Howard Thornton as Freddy would be Steve's butthole.
I figured, even though a lot of people love him.
Not exciting.
Yeah, a lot of people love him. I know he's a fan favorite at Comic Cons. I'm actually shocked that he had I thought it was gonna be higher because a lot of people vote on emotion. Because they'll think that David Howard Thornton's not getting the credit that he's deserving of, and maybe something like Freddy Krueger would be that breakout role because he would have voice lines. But
that's the thing. If he did one role between now and then where he had a speaking role and it was really fucking good, I think that number would skyrocket. But we don't know.
Well, that's the thing, though. And again, it goes back to what kind of Freddy Krueger story are we going to get? Are we going to get the MTV version, or are we going to get more like a very not as talkative Freddy Krueger? And when he does talk, it's creepy.
It better be the scary version. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, you need to start with a scary version for sure. Okay.
I'll be honest with you. That's not the popular version. Nightmare on Elm Street 1 was popular. People loved it. But once they started like incorporating the MTV culture to Freddy Krueger, that's when his name took way off. Like, that's when Freddy Krueger became like the household name that he was, and kids were dressing up as him for a Halloween.
Yeah, no, that's true. You're right. This guy, what is his name? I don't know his name, but he's creepy as fuck in everything that he's in.
He looks like a bug that like hit a windshield at 90 miles an hour. No, I know who he is. I
gotta look up his name.
He could put. I like it.
Gore something.
He looks like he looks like an alien wearing a human mask, like he does, and I like it. It's a good look.
Fuck, what's his name? It's Gore something.
Yeah, I've seen him. I don't know the movies.
Burn Gorman.
What's he been in?
Burn Gorman.
Well, what's this?
He was in the Godfather TV series.
No, movie. Because he
was in. Let me see. I'm looking it up now. He was in Beetlejuice.
No,
he was the pastor guy. Dark Knight Rises.
That's
he was Shriver.
Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah. He's the guy who Bane picks up and like rips his head.
I think he's got a great look. He's a good actor. I put him at. I really fucking like it.
51. He's only 51.
Looks terrible, but I look bad too. But either way,
I'm with you. I really fucking like it.
Yeah,
I do. He's a great fucking actor.
It looks like he's doing the red carpet in front of an Uber.
But no, he's a really good actor. He's not that well known. He's got creepiness effect to him. Mm-hmm. He could be a dark horse in something like this. Yep. So I'm in there with you. Anthony Starr from The Boys.
No, I love Anthony. I love Anthony Starr. Anthony Starr has got like a wackadoo look about him, and he pulls off Homelander perfectly. But too handsome, too well known. The Boys is too much of a powerhouse show. I don't think you get away with it. It just doesn't work. I think it's Steve's butthole, in my opinion. I love Anthony Starr, and Anthony Starr is a psychopath. Anthony Starr could be, if they ever remake American Psycho, cast Anthony Starr. He'd pull that shit off. I think he'd pull that shit off, even though he's a little older to play Patrick Bateman. But that's the movie for him. Freddy Krueger, not so much.
I am going to put this one to a vote on you, my friend. Because
did you watch The Boys yet?
I watched the first season, the entire first season.
They nerfed the fuck out of him, but I mean, he's still great. I mean, as far as the role that he played, as far as home, like, dude, yeah, the psycho crazy ass guy, 100%. Like, I want to see him in something. Like, if Patrick Bateman, without a doubt, and I feel like he was channeling Patrick Bateman as Homelander, but he's just too known, I guess, to work for Freddy Krueger.
See, for me, and again, only seeing the first season of that, I think he's got the sick, sadistic look to him. I think you're going to cover him in makeup, so you're not. He's well known for that, but he's not well known as like a movie star, like a giant movie star. So I think he's just
unknown, but I'm saying
unknown enough that he could fit. I like it. Actually, I'd be pumped.
I don't know.
I'd put really fucking likes, but it's on a vote. Really likes. Fucking
yeah, and again, when you vote, just make sure you understand if you do vote. Like in the butthole of Steve, it doesn't mean he's a bad actor. People are going to get this confused. It doesn't mean that. It just means for this particular role.
Right. Big popular one. While you guys are voting on that, this dude here.
From Titus, the TV show. I can't remember his name. He was the younger brother in Titus. I know that is so obscure. People were like, "What the fuck is Titus?" It was a great show back in the day. He also played Resident Evil 3. He played one of the Umbrella guys.
He played Freddy for a second, basically in Freddy versus Jason.
He also, who he reminds me of? He looks
Zach Ward.
Yeah, he looks like a redheaded Zach Bagans. From Ghost Adventures, dude. I swear.
I thought he was Kerry Barker for a second in my thing.
I would say fuckable. I think he could work it. I think he could easily pull it off. But I'm not. That's not the one I want. But I mean, he's great. I like this guy a lot.
I think you nailed it. That's not the one I want. Like, he was great as Freddy in that moment in the bathtub in Freddy vs. Jason.
But that was also 20 years ago, or not 20 years ago. But that was like what? Well, that was like how long has it been? 2009. That's been like 10, 11. That's like been like 16 years since Freddy Krueger.
He is 55 years old, so he fits the age just barely. It's been a long time, but again, I think that was one scene of him being Freddy Krueger in the bathtub or wherever in Freddy vs. Jason, and it was good, but like it doesn't excite me and it feels too on the nose, so I'm fuckable with you. I think.
I think it's one of those particular things. Again, if he were cast, I'd be like, it is what it is, but I'm not going to be like super happy about it.
It seems almost too fan casty,
Yeah,
like
he is good actor. He is good actor.
Yeah. Okay. So, and we're getting down to the nitgrit here. Big one. Jim Carrey. A lot of people want to see Jim Carrey.
If it's a one-off and done, I think he's perfect. But here's the problem: it's perfect but questionable, because I don't think Jim Carrey comes back for more than one movie. But in that one movie, it might be one of the best Freddy Krueger's movies of all time. But I don't think he ever would come back for more than one, and that would be it.
So here's the thing: he's done 3 Sonic movies. So I mean, he came back for 3 Sonic
movies.
So he's not above.
But that's a goofy ass thing. He gets real into the character. And it might be too much for him mentally.
I don't think he would do it. I don't think he would do it at all. Like, especially at this stage, I think he's a really thoughtful person. You know what I mean? Like, I think he really puts a lot of thought into this stuff. I don't think he would want one of his finale roles to be something as sadistic as Freddy Krueger. But I think this is kind of we get a bailout here because he's 64 years old. So
I would put him at perfect but questionable. Like, it would be, he would never do it, most likely, ever. And even if he did do it, I think he would only do it for one film. And even if he did it for one film, it might fuck him up. Because he might be like, because he gets, what's that thing called when actors like get into their method acting? He's real fucking method acting, and it might fuck him up.
But let me ask you this. Like, so he, I mean, I think the obvious place is perfect but questionable. And perfect is a little weird because like he could suck. Like, that's the thing. It could fucking be awful. But it could be the greatest thing you've ever seen in your fucking life too.
I think it would be. He's like a real life cartoon. The way that he does his body and the movements, that could be freaky as fuck filmed in a Freddy Krueger suit.
Yeah, that's true. That could be scary, dude.
Yeah,
that would be really fucking scary.
If you think of like The Mask, if The Mask was darker, because the comic book was way darker. It was a graphic novel. The Mask was a killer. if they included some of his like cartoonish moves and shit in the way that he's like, blah, 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 and he does some wild shit. That's fucking scary, dude. That's fucking freaky.
Yeah. All right, so perfect but questionable.
Yeah.
Like I would love to see it. I'd be scared. Like, is this gonna fucking suck? But like, I would love to see it.
And also,
You
it
might
kind of
be
works
scared
for
to see
him
it
because
in
he
your
would
life.
be like one of those dudes that would have a trustworthy face and maybe get the trust of children and then do some heinous shit.
Yeah,
because he doesn't
that's
look
true
like
too.
that. He doesn't look like that typical weirdo that you would expect. He's like, oh no, that's sweet janitor or that gardener or whatever, and then he does some nasty ass shit.
I'll say this: if there was a Miss Congeniality award in all of this for the most fucking like just interesting casting, I think Jim Carrey would be the most interesting casting on this
Listen,
list.
if they put on the poster starring Jim Carrey, a Nightmare on Elm Street reboot,
Oh my God, that'd be crazy.
It would automatically sell like 1 million fucking tickets by itself with just Jim Carrey being in it.
You'd have to see it. You have to fucking see it.
Yeah, I mean, it would
Like-
it would immediately boost the popularity tenfold if Jim Carrey was a part of it, because just the name alone would be like, what the fuck? Jim Carrey's doing Freddy Krueger, and people would watch it for the novelty.
That would be fucking nuts, dude.
Yeah.
All right, so back to the vote. Anthony Starr as Freddy. You guys say really likes 42%.
Damn,
agree
but
with
it was
that.
close.
Really
Holy
likes
shit. 39% was almost in Steve's. Okay, well, there you go.
Steve's butthole. It's a polarizing choice, for sure. Where'd you go? Where'd you go, you little handsome fuck?
And then somebody would be like, well, Jay, didn't you say that you don't want someone that looks too soft? That's true. But I think that Jim Carrey doesn't look soft, but I think he has a trustworthy face, which is different. I think
He looks weathered.
I think you can cast a guy that doesn't necessarily look soft, but looks trustworthy to play that part. And that actually fits in a lot with the Freddy Krueger character, because they never suspected him of being this heinous, nasty dude that he turned out to be. And it really is going to go into like, how far are they going to push like, what are they going to do? You know what I mean? Because Freddy Krueger's a nasty fucking like villain. Like, a lot of people always glaze over that, like what he actually is. Like, he's fucking gross.
He's a sick fuck.
So I mean, how far are you going to explore that and then make him? Because what I would do if I were a director, I'm like, I want people to hate this motherfucker. I don't want people to like cheer him.
At least be scared of him. Yeah.
Yeah. Or, at least or creeped out or something.
Only a couple more to get to, and we're going to get to the super chats and the stream elements. And by the way, if you want to throw out your choice that hasn't been chosen in the super chats or the stream elements, we don't have the pictures for it, but we
I feel like
will
I'm having a
rank
stroke
it for
This
you.
beer is starting to taste like fucking Jose Cuervo, or I'm getting what's going on.
Straight tequila. Ben Foster.
Perfection.
Oh.
Perfection.
I don't know why won't Ben Foster is not. Why won't the fucking picture pull up?
Because he's too good. He's already in your dreams.
Ben Foster's like fucking. He has the same Jackie or Haley problem. He's short.
I know he's short,
that.
but he's also a better actor in my opinion than Jackie or Haley. I think Ben Foster could easily pull this role off. I think Ben Foster is a guy that would be, without a doubt, perfection come to life as a role. Dude, 310 to Yuma as a psychopath that also kind of had like a calm demeanor and then just snapped. But also when he was playing the villain, he was vicious. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, check out 310 to Yuma. It's one of the best Western films out there. I loved him in that. He was also great with Dennis Quaid in what the fuck was that movie called? The space movie. Fuck, dude. It was a weird ass movie. It was a space movie. Dennis Quaid.
That movie sucks shit.
I liked that movie. Pandorium. Pandemic or whatever. Ben Fowl, and then he was also the he had a bunch of the piercings and shit in his mouth in Thomas James the Punisher. Listen, Ben Foster is easily attainable. He would do it in a heartbeat. I think he would be perfect for the role. I love it. I think he's perfection.
He's a kind of a boring choice to me, dude. Like, I think he's a good, don't get me wrong, he's a good actor. But I'm just like, I mean, he's never played anything like Freddy at all. He's always like a soft.
None of these guys really have.
He's a soft-spoken, meek, like kind of in the corner bad guy. He's not a lively.
Well, I'll tell you what. Here's
and
here's the thing. I know we're going to compare Jackie or Haley. Jackie or Haley got fucked by a script that was terrible.
Right.
Jackie
and by the way, he's only 45, so the age works.
Jackie or Haley is an amazing actor, and I think that script fucked him. I don't think that you got to see the true potential of Jackie or Haley just because the script was so bad. I think that
the makeup fucked them worse than the script.
The makeup
script
was bad,
actually not bad.
Some of the lines were good, but overall they did him dirty. I think they tried to make him too much of a victim. And then then you had this problem that happens a lot, like with the Zac Efron when he played Bundy. People they were trying to like relate to him. Like, he's a fucking monster, dude. He's a nasty motherfucker that stalked women and killed them in their cars. But because, you wrote the script where he's like a victim.
I just don't see any intimidation in him. Like, you could say like Jeremy Renner, okay, he's a shorter guy or whatever. Like he's sort of intimidating.
Okay, but in 310 to Yuma, dude, he did that intimidation factor was on point. Like when he was playing that cowboy guy alongside what's his name?
Kind of, but it didn't
Russell
feel like
Crowe.
Freddy. It didn't feel like Freddy though.
It did
like,
because
you know what I mean? Like,
you know what? You're wrong. Okay,
he'd be Freddy's sidekick.
Eat your Campbell soup. You're wrong.
I can see him as Freddy's sidekick. I don't see him as Freddy. He doesn't seem like the main bad
By the
guy.
way, it's not gonna be on the list because I think he's already retired. But the guy that I think would have been the perfect, and I'm talking about 1,000,000% perfection, we can wipe the board clean if this guy said yes to it, is Daniel Day-Lewis. If Daniel Day-Lewis was still acting and he was down for it, Daniel Day-Lewis would have been and should be 100% Freddy Krueger, without a doubt. That guy is one of the most intimidating actors I've ever seen in my life. There Will Be Blood, Gangs of New York. He would have immediately pulled off the you don't know what this guy's going to do.
I drink your milkshake.
Daniel Day-Lewis would have been badass, and also, and he's still acting, but he never would do it. Hugo Weaving would be awesome, and then
both of those you could file under perfect, but
they'll never do it. And then the other guy that was in Inglourious Bastards, the German captain or whatever.
Oh,
Lars van der Beek. I don't know his name.
He was also in the James Bond movie. I can't think of his name either. But yeah, I know what you're talking about. So the vote's up for Ben Foster right now. And I think there's only one more to get to in the meantime. Foster's. Italian for being, it's not Italian, it's Australian. Who do we miss? We missed someone.
Yeah, go up.
Missed two. Crispin Glover.
Crispin. No.
Dead fuck.
No, dude. No, yeah. You know what? It's so crazy it might work. Why does he look like he has no teeth, but he has teeth? It's weird.
He's 62, by the way. He's been away from the spotlight for so long, but I think he's isn't he like kind of a problem to work with?
No, well, here's the thing about Crispin. Crispin is one of those dudes that had a problem with Back to the Future because he argued with the director. So the story goes, and this is I'm going to give you guys the condensed version of it. Crispin was mad that the end of Back to the Future had the McFlys coming into money and having money as the like, look at me, I've made it. And he had a problem with that. And he thought it was better if they all just kind of stayed pretty much where they were financially. And they all found out that family was more important. And the director was like, go fuck yourself. I wrote this movie. This is what I'm doing. And so that was a problem. He's not really a problem to work with, but he has like, he'll bring up what he thinks is, the way the movie should go. Having said that, looks wise, he looks like that haircut alone is a crime.
He has a look.
Yeah, he has a look for it for sure.
And he's got the acting propensity for it too, but it's just been so long.
I'm just going to put it at fuckable.
Yeah.
If Crispin Glover, which a name you've not heard in a million years, was fucking starring as Freddy Krueger, I'd be like, I don't know what the fuck to think about this, but it sounds like a wild time with Jello shots tonight. I would go and see it, but I don't want it, but I put it fuckable.
Dude, I'm going to go fuckable too, but someone in the chat just brought up something legendary. Giovanni Ribisi as Freddy could fucking be frightening as fuck.
Giovanni Ribisi would be amazing, dude.
I'd put really fucking likes.
Giovanni Ribisi, is that the guy from...
He was in Ted. He did the dance.
No, I know, but... No, I get him confused with somebody else. Is Giovanni Ribisi the dude that did he was Rhino for a second in Amazing Spider-Man?
No, you're thinking of
Oh, okay. So Giovanni, no, I know he was in Friends. Giovanni Ribisi was like Phoebe's brother or something.
Yeah. This is Giovanni Ribisi.
Yeah.
He's creepy, dude. He could fucking kill it. Maybe.
But this would be the first time we would see Freddy Krueger with a meth addiction. Because that's like the way that Giovanni Ribisi acts his characters, it's always like he has a meth addiction.
He's got kind of a he's got a creepy factor to him though. He's got Casey Affleck.
I put him
maybe,
I put him at perfect but questionable because he just acts really like I don't know.
It's interesting. I haven't seen him in a minute, so I don't know what he looks like now, but it's interesting. So we agree on fuckable with Crispin Glover.
Yeah, Crispin.
Dude, he's been gone for so long, and he's kind of a creepy looking.
Yeah, but it's like asking, "Hey, Corey Feldman would do it."
yeah. It's like weird. I can't say it would work, but I would be fascinated. So it would have been fuckable. All right, and finally, I think the last one before we get to the last vote, and before we get to your all's ideas, Dane DeHaan. He's got the look. He's got the creepiness. I don't love it though. I just don't love it. He's too on the nose.
Yeah, there's something like, about him. I think he's one of those actors that really never have gotten. He never really had him. He's had movies where he could have like shown out, but he never did for some reason. I thought
there's a softness. Like there's too much of a softness. I feel like.
He just doesn't work for me. I don't know what it is. He looks like the Temu version of Skarsgård. Like
kinda,
it's like you can't get Skarsgård, but you got the next best thing. You got this dude. I'm like, yeah, but that's not what my kid asked for at the birthday party. I'm like, well, that's what you're getting.
Yeah, it makes sense, but it's too on the nose. I'm gonna go fuckable.
That's
you
it.
agree with
but I do like that guy a lot. I do. I like. What was that movie? What was his breakout role? Chronicle.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, we never got a sequel to, which fucking sucks, by the way. Chronicle 2 would have been great, but obviously that guy had to go ruin his fucking career with Fantastic Four. So congratulations.
Yeah, Fan Four Stick fucked a lot of people. Not Michael B. Jordan, though. But all right, Ben Foster as Freddy, 50% say perfection. They agree with you on Ben Foster as perfection. I disagree with you all wholeheartedly, but that's the way the cookie crumbles.
Chat knows ball. Chat knows ball.
Here's Ben Foster right here. Oh, no, wait, that's Charlie Hunnam.
That's Jonah Hill.
Pretty much the exact same person. Okay, no, here's Ben Foster. Why won't that picture load, for fuck's dick? Okay, here he goes. All right, so you guys say perfection, Ben Foster.
Hey,
I think that muddies up a really good list, but
what's
I'm just a man.
I'm gonna throw in a wall card. I know you guys are gonna say, what the fuck are you doing, Jay? It doesn't even make sense. Why would you bring it up? Why do you want to talk about it? It won't ever happen. But think about this. Charlie Sheen.
I would love that. I would love that. I would fucking love
I'm just saying. I'm just like, let's just throw it out there. Let's play around with it. Okay. It's a new basketball that we just got. Is it men's regulation?
I say perfection. I love it.
Charlie
I fucking
Sheen,
love
dude.
Charlie Sheen, dude. I'm gonna add it. Are you good with perfection? Because like I'll add it.
I kind of put it in perfection a little bit. I kind of
dude, it's the perfect turn for this point in his career. He's got
it would be wild.
Underrated acting prowess. I think he'd be creepy as shit.
Yeah, he would be. I think Charlie Sheen could do it, man. I know people are gonna be like immediately like, Jay, put the fucking beer down. You already said it smells like Jose Cuervo. You're already drinking too much. Maybe so. But I think that Charlie Sheen, I'm just
look at that. Look at that, dude.
That's fucking
Tiger's
wild,
blood,
dude.
baby.
Imagine
Tiger's
if he
blood.
shaved his fucking head and he was smiling like that on the
winning.
Yeah, dude.
Go to perfection, Charlie Sheen. That's where you belong.
Christ, dude. And you know what? What's crazy is they could probably get Charlie Sheen.
Yeah,
they could probably get it.
He's been through some shit too. He's got some life experience.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that I'm not saying that he would take the role because he's like, but Charlie Sheen is also a method actor, and he gets real into that shit.
I love it, dude. I love it. So as of now, before we get to your all's chats, and as you guys send in super chats and stream outs, we'll add to it. But as of now, our only perfections are as follows: Walton Goggins, Lee Pace, David Dasmalkian, Ben Foster, and Charlie Sheen. Closest to them, Richard Brake, Dan Stevens, Josh Hartnett, Mads Mikkelsen, Matthew Lillard, Devin Sawa, Burns Gore Burnman, and Anthony Starr. And then everybody else as follows. Pretty good.
Yeah. Give me 1 second. My camera died. I'll be right back.
Smudge, I would agree with you on Johnny Depp. I would say that would go into perfect but questionable. No doubt. Johnny Depp's and hey, he started his career in the franchise. So that would make sense too. Just the age, obviously comes into it for sure. This is a fun ass fucking list. We almost filled out the whole goddamn thing. More fuckables than anything else, honestly, obviously. But perfect but questionable. Great list of just age really gumming up the works, some great actors in there, though. You know, Joaquin Phoenix, Doug Jones, Kevin Bacon, Willem Dafoe, Ethan Hawke, Bill Skarsgård, Stephen Lang, Jim Carrey. All of those would be fucking fascinating. But 99% of them, it's like, how long are they going to play the role? You know? Dan Litt says, what's Lee Pace in? Halt and Catch Fire is his greatest performance. It's fucking one of the best shows on TV ever. It's amazing. But he's also Ronan in Guardians of the Galaxy. He's the G.I. Joe covered up motherfucker in Running Man. It's been in a bunch of other shit too. But he's a guy who just plays weird character actor roles. But he's a leading man who just always takes character roles. It's weird. I like what we've done here. I've got qualms with a couple things, mainly Ben Foster, but like, I like what we've done here. The only actors who went in Steve's butthole were Lady Gaga, Paul Dano, Jack O'Connell, Charlie Hunnam, and David Howard Thornton. And I agree wholeheartedly with every single one of those for different reasons. Mark Wahlberg is Freddy. Hey, yo, we only got, you know, what does he fucking say? He's like, fuck, I can't remember. It's like, welcome to primetime, bitch. Say hi to your mother for me. Oh, fuck. We only got 7. That means we got 7 minutes to play. We got 7 minutes less to play because that's when your brain goes dead. After I cut your head or whatever the fuck his line was there. I don't know. Walton Goggins would be fucking crazy, dude. Jack Quaid. Jack Quaid would be fuckable for me. He just did the Scream thing, so it's too much. And I feel like I would see Jack Quaid too much under the makeup. But Jack Quaid's, you know, in there. Jay, I got PP. PP. I'll be right back.
You guys talking about Jack Quaid? Mark Wahlberg as Donnie Wahlberg as Freddy. God damn. I'm playing a dude dressed as another dude disguised as another dude. Tim Robbins as Freddy. That's actually not that terrible. Hey, Shithawk. Michael Rosenbaum. Good choice. Jay, thoughts on the new Carrie trailer? I don't think I've seen it. Hey, fuck you, Eric. Steve Zahn. I actually almost brought up Steve Zahn. I don't think a lot of people would like be down with him though. Michael Fossbitter's he's an amazing actor. He would never do it though. Robert Pattinson as Freddy. Dude, no. You know, Mike's just gonna bitch about him not working out to play the part of Freddy. Jay, is Scream 7 still happening on Friday? It is, Clinton. We're so on Friday. We are going to be filming together in person. We're going to be doing a live stream for Scream 7. We're going to do a commentary for it. I've never seen the movie, so it's going to be fresh for me. Mike's nervous. His butthole has been leaking the entire time because he thinks I'm going to roast it. I'm going to roast the movie if it's bad, but I'm also going into it with an open mind at the same time. If the movie's good, if Scream 7 turns out to be a great film, I'll comment that it's a great film. But if it sucks and Mike was just bullshitting, I'm going to say it. It sucks. That's what, dude, from what I understand, I watched somebody that were hardcore Scream fans and that went and saw it, and they were talking about the reveal was terrible, the motivation behind the killer was awful, that it was just mediocre at best, watered down bullshit. Jay, you're gonna like it other than the reveal. I've heard that too. Edward Furlong is Freddy. I'd love for Edward Furlong to get a 1-up. You know what I mean? So if he came in, he needs to lose some weight, but maybe. It cheeks. Okay, so does Scream 7 1 in the chat if Scream 7 is passable, 2 in the chat if it sucks balls. 1 if it's passable, 2 if it sucks balls. I just want to know. I want to touch base with you guys. Edward Norton would be great as Freddy Krueger. 2 2s. Oh, a lot of 1s. 1.5. That's not what I said, but okay, I'll allow it. Literally the worst movie in the franchise. Holy shit, D. Thought it was fine. Scream 7 was awesome until the real. Okay, I've heard that too. 1. Okay, well, I mean, maybe it'll be okay. Passable. Okay, maybe it'll be all right then. Maybe it'll be all right.
Yeah.
So I was testing the pulse of the audience about that Scream 7 commentary that we're going to be doing this Friday, and I was saying 1 in the chat if it's passable, 2 if it just sucks balls. A lot of them were saying it's passable except for the fucking reveal. And then then we got a lot of them saying it's one of the worst in the franchise.
It depends. It depends on how you feel about it. I think it's pretty good.
I told you
I don't like
your
the end either.
butthole's you're sweating a little bit from your ass because if it sucks, I will.
I mean, I don't care. I don't give a fuck what you think about it.
Yeah, you will. Yeah, you will.
I'm not gonna sweat my ass about what you think about a movie
Because you're gonna think I'm gonna call you out on it.
I know that you're gonna shit all over it. What? That's a given. That's a fucking given. Are you kidding me?
You're saying I'm not being open-minded at all. I'm going in it open-minded. I'm not gonna I didn't watch Scream 6 or 5 at all and think that this movie's gonna suck. I didn't even think that.
Well, I'll tell you this, and by the way, that's going to be on Patreon on Friday night live, and we'll make it the lowest tier on there. We'll make it the $3 tier on there. So if you want to join Patreon, watch that with us.
We're just doing that.
So Friday night, we're watching Scream 7 live together in person, and that'll be on there. So there's a link down below if you want to sign up for that. And then it's a perfect time to sign up for it actually, because next Friday is the Patreon stream.
Yep. And then supposedly at some point, I mean, it's not like we'll get to it eventually, but we're gonna do He-Man because Mike's never seen it.
Yeah, 100%.
It's a great. By the way, it's so insane that fucking movie it lost money. It lost a shit ton of money. But supposedly Amazon is moving ahead with the She-Ra movie. I don't know. Probably not a good idea. Well, I mean, I thought it was so here's the thing about He-Man. I thought He-Man did exactly what it should have done. It made a goofy ass fucking movie based on a toy line from the 80s, and they were able to give enough of a nostalgia for fans that grew up with He-Man the cartoon to bridge it with the new generation. Because there's a lot of stuff in that I think a lot of newer generation people would watch and they're like, oh yeah, it's kind of cool. It's kind of, it's funny and goofy at the same time. And the guy that played He-Man was great.
Arguably, you could say that maybe that should have just went straight to Amazon and spent a little.
It's not like they couldn't. Yeah, they could have eaten that for sure. But
yeah.
Anyway, good time.
All right, let's get to your all's thoughts for tonight.
By the way, I will say before you do this, was there a Carrie trailer?
There was a Carrie trailer. If we have time, we get to that. But I haven't seen it either. Silent Evil 999 says the dynamic duo of Wham seems to be Switzerland neutral among this ongoing conflict of internet movie people, nerdrotic, critical drinker, etc. Even Richard Roper now. Victory, you say? No, Angry Joe, not victory. Begun this YouTube war. Has.
What are you talking? I'm not sure. I kind of know what you mean, like what you're talking about. I know that Angry Joe and the nerdrotic guy and critical drinker have been going back and forth on Twitter for a while. Is it over the Odyssey or is it over? I know that Angry Joe was also promoting the fuck out of Supergirl, and then those guys were like dogging on it, and there was a back and forth.
Yeah.
It's not being neutral. It's just like I don't give a fuck enough to weigh in on one side or the other.
Yeah, I look at those conversations, the culture war conversations, the same way as I do politics, and I think, and this honestly, this offends a lot of people. But my take is, if you base every decision one way or the other, then you're not thinking for yourself. I think people who are always to the left or always to the right, or in the culture war, are always, for this sake, Supergirl or always not Supergirl. I don't think any of those people are thinking for themselves. If I can look at you and tell you exactly how you're going to feel about a topic, then you're not thinking for yourself and you're not doing critical thinking, and you're just a lot of it's just grifting on both sides of the fence. So I don't really respect.
I feel like we're like Ryan Gosling in Drive, because I just drive. That's what I do. I just drive.
Yeah.
I don't wade into the waters of like the larger implications of this film overall and what Twitter is saying. Twitter and Blue Sky and all that shit, it's a toxic fandom anyway. Like, everybody on there is toxic as fuck usually. It's not where the culture war is happening at all. Like, people say that, but it's not. On the streets, nobody gives a fuck. All that shit that people think that is so real online, in real life, no one gives a shit. They're just wondering if the fucking gas pumps are going to be able to get their fucking car from A to B, and they're going to be able to make a job or make a living off a job. But we review movies, dude. All I do is I look at a fucking movie and I'm like, does this movie suck or does it movie good? That's it. That's what you should do.
Yeah, I think you should be able to look at a person and wonder what their thoughts are, not know what their fucking thoughts are from the get, because that's their audience.
Yeah,
you should be honest about how you feel about each given thing. KC Microgroove says, "Hey guys, just wanted to say thanks again for shouting me out in last week's stream. I've gained another handful of followers, almost at 1400.
Hey,
now congratulations! Not easy to do, my friend. What are your all's favorite albums? I'm pretty simple. Enema of the State, Blink-182. I like Seether's first album a lot. I like Breaking Benjamin. I like all the Breaking Benjamin albums a lot. Don Broco is one of my favorites lately. I could go on for days. Yeah, all of it.
Savage Garden, Affirmation.
I knew it. I fucking knew it.
I love that fucking. I also Linkin Park's first
Creed.
album, Hybrid
We're
Theory.
both big fans of Creed.
Well,
Yeah,
I love
dope.
Affirmation, Savage Garden. I only didn't like one song off Affirmation. Go fuck yourself. It was a great album. It was a beautiful album. Hybrid Theory was amazing. That was one of the first CDs I remember listening from track 1 all the way to the end, and they were all good. Every fucking track was good. And then BB Mac was great, and Def Leppard, The Vault.
Great choices all the way around. Also, Loomis is just Corey Feldman from the future with no hair. Just kidding, but really.
Yeah, maybe he is. He's from the future, and where he actually turned out to be a good Hollywood star. It's an alternate reality that didn't happen.
Multiple people, by the way. Marshall Mathers LP was dope. That's a great one.
You know what'd be funny? Do you think Corey Feldman will audition for Freddy Krueger? Dude, I would love to. If he does, I would love to see that audition tape. Like somebody would leak that. That would be so fucking good, dude.
That'd be so great, dude. You got to hear at some point. Maybe we'll do it in the Patreon stream if we don't get time. But Sherry Moon Zombie's new song is a rival to Comeback King as far as cringe awfulness. Silent Evil 999 says, went to a fancy restaurant. I ordered the soup, which was a corn puree thing.
That's gross.
They served it to me, and it wasn't hot at all. Lukewarm. What came to mind was that scene in Batman Returns and Alfred's line, "It's viciosi, sir. It's supposed to be cold."
Yeah. Did you spit it out in front of the waiter?
Soup.
Go like, it's cold. It's like it's supposed to be cold.
Austin, my favorite memories were weekends at my older cousin's house in the 90s. He had a toy wrestling ring, and we'd have matches with Stone Cold versus the Ninja Turtles or RoboCop versus Predator. Spawn was champion the longest. Also, we prank called Miss Chloe once on TV. Dude, we called Miss Chloe too.
Miss Cleo.
We never got through. Miss Cleo, yeah. We never got through
because you had to like put your credit card information to get the first 5 minutes for free. And I was like, I'm not stealing my mom's credit card to do that shit. Like, I was like, if you're a fucking psychic, you should know that. You should give me something.
By the way, that sounds fucking awesome. Just the whole wrestling ring thing.
By the way, you're not so far off. RoboCop, WCW back in the late 80s, early 90s, they had RoboCop came to the ring to help Sting. That actually did happen. It's like that's when they were like relying on anything to get the, because WWF was fucking kicking the shit out of them.
That's pure 90s, dude. I love that shit. Percy says, Mike, last week you made a good point about Luc Besson, and I just came across an interview where he said some shady shit, but I have to throw this out. Brad Pitt, while 30 years old, did kiss 12-year-old Kirsten Dunst in the script or not. He's a piece of shit. I don't know exactly. I think he's talking about Interview with a Vampire. I don't know how.
That's. I mean, I assume he's talking about that. But what happened? What did you talk about, Luke? I don't even know what the.
Luc Besson is the guy. Luc Besson made Leon the Professional, which basically that's sexualizes a 13-year-old, and then he married like a 16-year-old. So I would argue that's completely different for the Brad Pitt situation. Although there is a lot of questionable shit in Brad Pitt's past with his kids, but who knows? Because Angelina Jolie was also crazy. I don't know. I know. I
don't have any. The only thing I can add is that did you guys? I'm sure you guys have seen it now. There's a video from probably the 80s, late 80s, mid 80s of Demi Moore like fucking Frenching this kid that looks like they're 13 years old or 14. Yeah. Did you see that?
I vaguely remember it.
Yeah, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? And also, didn't Seinfeld get with like a 16, 17-year-old girl?
I don't know. There was a weird thing about that. But yeah, dude, there's a lot of shit. I don't know. I know that I don't watch Luc Besson.
Allegedly. I'm not saying I don't know where I'm just saying like allegedly. I'm not trying to get fucking sued by goddamn Jerry Seinfeld, but I'm just saying like there's right. I guess there was like rumors or something, or there was a picture of it, and he's like, she's 17. And he was like 40.
I don't know. I know that Bill Belichick and the Red Hot Chili Peppers guy are fucking creepy people. But it's yeah.
Well, Bill Belichick's actually being elderly abused, in my opinion, allegedly.
He kind of seems like it.
Yeah,
does.
I feel like he's got a hot piece of ass that's in her 20s. It's like Bill does what I say because I'm the only one that will touch his dirty old wrinkly ass.
Such a weird situation, man. Chili Ring says, "Have you guys ever seen each other's assholes? Please be honest with me." I can say that I've seen Jay's penis.
We've seen each other's wieners. I've never
seen his butt crack, though.
We've never went over and played doctor and be like, "Let me check your ass."
But hey, there's still time.
And by the way, Chili, I gotta be honest with you. You're coming across very Paul Dano Riddler. Please be honest with me. Have you ever seen the cinnamon roll of your best friend?
Thankfully, no, because I feel like they would both look like threatening characters.
Yeah, at some point you gotta be like, "Hey, man, this is gay a little bit." Like, like we're allowed to get away with
around the mountain when he comes.
Yeah.
Man Tomorrow says, "What's up, Mike and Jay? I hope you guys had a great weekend. I'm pretty excited for the Gosling Ghost Rider movie." Same. Kevin Feige said Ryan came to Marvel with a specific comic he wanted to adapt. I want to be hyped for DC, and I am, but they're lacking. Love you. Yeah, you know,
Man of Tomorrow, and you know what? He's a fan of DC. His name wouldn't be Man of Tomorrow if he wasn't. We know that. I agree. I think that Ryan Gosling as Ghost Rider makes sense, and him coming with an idea of the character that he wants to play is perfect because he's mentioned before that he's wanted to play that character. Like it's going to be interesting to see which comic that he came with because there's so many great Ghost Rider renditions. Like I almost wonder if it's like the Johnny Blaze one or was the who was the second Ghost Rider? It wasn't Danny Ketch. I can't remember.
Gabriel Luna was Ghost Rider for a minute there. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
That was the third iteration. Either way, I think they knocked it out of the park. Getting Ryan Gosling to agree to do a Ghost Rider is fucking amazing.
He's not just a star, but he's a great fucking actor. So yeah. I don't see any issues with that, man. Percy, who wins, Count Dooku or Return of the Luke Skywalker?
Return of the Jedi. Return of the Jedi. You illiterate fuck. Luke Skywalker whoops that Count Dooku ass every goddamn day. Return of the Jedi. Well, I mean, Return of the Jedi whoops that ass. He took Vader down, even though you could say that Vader was holding back because it was his son. He's like, I don't know. I think he whoops Count Dooku's ass. I think Count Dooku is overrated as fuck.
Count Poo Poo. Which band is better, Green Day or the Ramones? Listen, you know, it's like Matthew Lillard said in SLC Punk. Who cares who started it?
I know more Green Day, but maybe the Ramones are more culturally significant.
They are, and they were earlier and they started it. But
don't want to be buried in that pet cemetery.
I would argue American Idiot puts Green Day over the top on that one. It's a all-time album. Would y'all rather see Snyder come back and finish his vision for DC, or Raimi come back and do the true Spider-Man 3 and 4 and 5?
Snyder all day long. I want Snyder to come back. I want to see the vision. We already saw that he actually made Jared Leto palatable as Joker. We saw that. Like, holy shit, Jared Leto is actually doing a good rendition of Joker, and it's scary and it's freaky and it's weird. I want to see that.
Yeah, I think the world would be better off with Raimi doing his Spider-Man movies. My personal interest lies, and I want to see what Zack Snyder does. But I think the world would rather have
Snack Snyder is exactly the word that I would go with as well. He is a snack. He is a Snack Snyder. Snack Snyder. I would love to see Snack Snyder's vision come true with Nightmare.
He is a snack after all.
No, Silent Evil. By the way, even if he only came back to complete the vision of the Nightmare sequences, where you had the Flash going back in time trying to warn Bruce that Lois was the key, and I want to see all of that unfold. If it's a 3-movie picture deal, let me see that.
I'm personally more interested in that, but yeah. Silent Evil 999 says, I don't know what's wrong with me. Now, eventually, do plan to have Resident Evil in your Resident Evil movie, right? Hello, knocks on screen. hello. Eventually, do you plan to have Resident Evil in your Resident? I think I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Oh, hello. Yeah, maybe.
Maybe next time. Silent Evil also says, in exactly 1 month, I rectify a 35-year-old mistake in which on opening weekend of July 3rd, 1991, I stood in line at the theater with my mom to see Problem Child 2.
That's a great
instead
movie.
of the other movie that I clearly should have elected to watch. August 20th. What was the other movie, man?
Look it up.
You vague posting son of a bitch.
August 29th,
You
1991.
made me do work.
I'll do it.
I'm already doing
First off, Problem Child 2 was good. All right. I don't care what people are talking about. That's a good movie.
Faces of Death 4. I'm not seeing anything.
All
Terminator 2 Judgment Day.
Oh,
came
you
out
got
in August.
fucked up. You got fucked up. If you passed on Arnie and Terminator 2 to go see Problem Child 2,
That's crazy.
Jesus Christ, dude.
That's
and you
crazy,
waited in
man.
line.
That's crazy. Max says, Bruce Lee's final film had Bruce Lee dying by a gun on a film set.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, that's fucked up. That's crazy. When you
I heard
consider
about
what
that,
happened
yeah.
to Brandon Lee. Yeah. Also, his mom gave him childhood name Small Phoenix in an attempt to trick evil spirits into thinking he was a girl and save him. She was some crazy shit.
You know, they kind of touched on that. If you guys don't know, Dragon, the Bruce Lee story, it's such an unheralded film. It's so good. The guy, I can't remember the guy that played Bruce Lee, but he did a phenomenal job. But they did touch on that, and it was his father, though, in the movie, where they said they dressed him up as a girl because they felt that this demon was haunting their family, and they dressed him up as a girl in order to, ward off the evil spirits. That's crazy. I didn't know. But
you honestly can't blame them with as much as that family went through. They really had some.
It was crazy because Bruce Lee died mysteriously. They don't even know. I think they ruled an aneurysm. Like he just, I think he took an aspirin and he just fucking died. Like that was like he was like 36 years old. And then Brandon Lee, he suffered the gunshot that everyone knows. I don't know. There's some freaky shit going on with that family for sure. But
yeah, that's pretty fucking wild. Anonymous just says Mike Myers as Freddy Krueger. I'm gonna go with Steve's butt. I can't sanction that.
No, I was gonna be taken out of context, but he was like, I love gold, but it was like, I love kids. Terrible.
I can't see that. John Shang, good to see you. But hey, by the way, John Shang, you get one of these, pal.
Hey, yeah.
That's a fucking big.
Holy shit. Fuck yeah, man.
It's a big and digging.
Come on now. More margaritas. Great ass.
Fuck yeah,
John Shang.
God damn, man. Thank you, man. It doesn't pop like the YouTube ones. It just because the YouTube ones have a red thing. Holy shit. Thank you, man.
Looking forward to you guys filming together. Just make sure no loft bed ladder for Mike. Well, if you remember when we tried to film last October for Halloween Horror Month, we had a whole slate of Michael and Loomis stuff to do, and we rented an Airbnb in the middle of fuck nowhere. And it's on Patreon, by the way. So we didn't get to film all the skits we wanted to there because we went there.
That shit was scary as fuck, dude.
It was fucking bad, dude. We rented an Airbnb to film skits, and it was so scary, and it was fucking creepy as shit. But the air conditioner was off, and it was like 99 degrees outside.
So Mike was going to dress up in the fucking in the overalls and the mask. I was going to wear an over jacket with a blazer jacket. It was going to be too hot. But that little Airbnb that we rented, that would be. It felt like a Zach Kreger's fucking film.
Yeah, it was bad, dude.
Like if you went to sleep there, you don't know who's coming up the stairs at night. You don't know.
Yeah. So all we got to do was we filmed a Patreon video where we took people on a tour through the Airbnb and how creepy it was.
That shit was haunted.
But we didn't. Yeah. I did get a partial refund for that, thankfully. But this year there will be Michael and Loomis videos on October because our buddy Mike White's coming down to play Michael Myers in the videos. I'm going to film him. Jay's going to be Dr. Loomis, and we're going to spend a whole day.
I've already told Mike White. I told him. I said, listen, my man, I expect a certain type of performance. And if you don't bring that to me, I don't want to talk to you.
Jay's only requisite is don't hit me too hard.
No, I did. That was
that
was my. I was like, listen, you're not Mike. Okay, you're not Mike Holtz. You don't know where my threshold is, so don't actually fucking tackle me and punch me. Because if you do that, I'm gonna get very angry with you, and then I won't want to do it.
No,
we
no,
had a guy.
Mitch,
We had a guy. We did another sketch with another dude, and he tackled me. Okay, I was like, but he's not done the show. He's not done the sketches with us before. This motherfucker thought that I was like goddamn Alabama, and they were like LSU, and he was like tackling me from getting a touchdown. And I'm like, dude, it's not that serious. You don't have to fucking like my ribs hurt for 3 days.
not everyone's a professional stuntman like I am.
It doesn't mean it's not, dude. If you had taken the fucking hit from this guy, you'd be like, God damn, did I fucking hit on your wife or something? Like, what's wrong?
But it's gonna be good. Yeah, Mike will be great. It's gonna be awesome. I didn't retire from playing Mike. I just it's dude.
So Mike's
like,
taking open calls, open casting calls. If you want to come play Mike Myers,
it's so hard to fucking film in that mask and also film it and do the lighting and shit like that. I feel like these are going to be the best Mike Myers videos we've ever done because I'll be able to actually just film it. You know?
We should get Google Meta glasses and just have Loomis wear those.
That would be fucking great. Just walk into stores and like yell at people. But it causes
if like one-on-one with Michael. Like, yeah, now I have the Meta glasses on, so you see through my eyes how Michael is to do with. So I get like a first-person view of it.
Thank you, Jun Shang. Appreciate you, man. So much. Man of Tomorrow says, Jay, I'm with you. I also loved He-Man. It bombed, but it was #1 on Amazon Prime. And then the 1987 movie was at #9. So hopefully there's some new interest in the franchise. It's personally my favorite movie of the year. Love you, Mike and Jay. Love you too,
hey, man, that's a strong opinion. I respect the fuck out of it. Yeah, listen, He-Man, nobody's going to believe that, what he just said. But so far in 2026, I love that movie. I thought that movie was so fucking good and so well done. I watched it twice. I loved it. I thought they did a phenomenal job. I think what they did better than the 87 film with Lundgren is that they didn't make it so serious. They knew what they had and they were having fun with it. You know, they didn't make it jokey, but they did. They also understood the assignment. This is a children's cartoon based around a toy line, you know. And one of the coolest things about it is I love that Prince Adam, the guy that plays Prince Adam, all the names of the heroes like Ram Man and Fisto were like only from the imagination of a child. Like that's why their names are that name, because a kid remembered it. I don't know. I think they did a good job, man. It sucks that it just didn't make any money.
I look forward to seeing it, man. Rob Zombie skid marks. How about just recast Jackie or Haley and give him a better script and costume?
I think
the most important traits for Freddy above physical appearance that gets overlooked in first and foremost voice, then followed by physical abilities.
That's true.
I think the voice was great. I think he did a great job of the voice, and I don't think the script was that bad. Like the script, like they introduced micro naps. The script did some interesting things, but they hired a guy who did a Blink-182 music video to do the direction of it. And really, honest to God, it's two things, dude. It's Freddy Krueger's look. It was terrible. And listen, if you put a dumbass looking mask on Michael Myers, it doesn't matter how good the fucking movie's going to be. It's not going to work. They fucked up.
Well, other than
he was also too short. He was too short.
The only caveat to what you're saying, Halloween 4 was an amazing film. And you can overlook the mask from being, it was terrible. The mask was terrible in Halloween 4.
But it wasn't as bad as Nightmare on Elm Street.
Well, here's the thing. I think that Jackie R. Haley's rendition, it was the way they tried to victimize him too much. He became too much of a victim.
Yeah.
And I feel like once you do that and you kind of feel sorry for him, I'm like, yeah, it kind of ruins the movie. But Jackie R. Haley as an actor, he was great. Just it's too bad that he got stuck with a really bad script.
But you know what doesn't get said enough about that is Jackie Earle Haley was fine as Freddy Krueger, and he got fucked over by his look in the movie, but he wasn't great as Freddy Krueger. It's not like he was
okay.
Amazing.
He was passable. He was
just okay, right?
Well,
so
you know what?
We gotta remember that too.
One of the cooler things that they did, I remember watching that movie in the theater. I think I went to see it, and I remember being blown away what they did in the pharmacy. The pharmacy scene where he was flickering in and out of reality was fucking awesome. That was badass as shit. I was like, that's cool as shit. It's like, so there was a lot of good ideas that they were trying to implement in the movie, but it just didn't work because the script would go off the beaten path and it just didn't work. But
I agree, you fucking whore.
Yes. So yeah.
Super chats.
I am Ryan Porter, member for 1 month. We appreciate you, Ryan
Welcome,
Porter.
sir.
Thank you so
Welcome
much.
to you.
DJ Dreamment. Honestly, rather not have Alan as Batman. Not a Trumper, but the fact that he has to keep spouting Trump every 6 seconds is a turnoff. Same as De Niro. I didn't know that.
No, yeah, he
Is he a Trumper?
Yeah, he's an anti. He's a very
I see what
anti-Trumper.
you're saying.
But
I see what you're saying. Yeah,
I get tired of hearing it just in general as well. On either
yeah,
side,
I try to
so I get
separate it, but yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
And you're right. The same as De Niro. Even if you agree with that point of view, it's kind of stupid. Like your whole fucking career now is just like going out and protesting. Like, what are you, Harvey Dent from Tim Burton's Batman? Are you running for Attorney General? Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
It's
We got
stupid.
enough of that, man.
Yeah, I get you.
We get enough.
I am Ryan Porter says, what's up, boys? Was rewatching the video of you unboxing your YouTube play button. Insane to think how far you guys have come. That's what she said for show. You guys make me laugh on the rough days. Love you, boys. Hey, we love you too. That was a long time ago. Yeah. We knew when we unboxed that. We'll never see 1 million.
So haven't seen 200,000 yet.
Yeah, this will be the only plaque we ever get from YouTube.
That was a crazy night, man. I threw up in the sink because I drank a whole bottle of wild turkey. And
that was crazy, but that was such an honorable. That was so that was such an honor, I guess, for us.
Yeah,
and it didn't feel like we did it. It felt like everybody did it. You know what I mean? 100%. Like it felt like a group effort. You know, you guys made that shit happen. And it was really cool.
And there will be a 200,000K stream.
We'll never get a plaque for it. There's no plaques for that. But
if we're still alive, I think there's one for 250. If we ever get there, maybe.
No, it's a silver button, and then you get a gold one for the 1 million. So
hey, by the way, you can help us get there by clicking like on this video and sharing this video.
Go to Walmart, go to the mall, and tell everybody to fucking subscribe. How about that? No, AGYT says, "Hey guys, it's fine.
Okay.
Just finished my own live stream. StreamYard gave me mic issues throughout. Which Batman actor will be the best Freddy? Get it up. Hey, I hope your live stream went well. I hope that you
Kilmer would have crushed this Freddy Krueger. Kilmer could have Freddy Krueger.
I'm gonna go
so
easy.
Christian Bale though.
I feel like Robert Pattinson would be the easy choice.
Dude,
the tall lanky dude. The tall lanky dude that's kind of like weird.
Fuck.
I think.
Let me put this. The only Batman actor who could not have played Freddy Krueger is Ben Affleck. He would have been a terrible Freddy Krueger. I love Ben Affleck. He's too built,
but I think Michael Keaton couldn't pull him off either. But I think that Robert Pattinson is like the easy,
in his day.
That's the layup. I think Robert Pattinson's a layup.
Yeah, that's crazy to think about, dude. I think okay, George Clooney couldn't have done it. Ben Affleck couldn't have done it. I do think Michael Keaton could have done it in his younger age. But I think those are the only actors who couldn't have done it.
Well, I think that with a bullet point, it's Pattinson. Because Christian Bale's Christian Bale is
I'd take Kilmer over Pattinson.
Of course you would, because you hate good looking people. Run and Gun Entertainment. What's up, dudes? Thanks for being the best. Been for 9 months. We appreciate you, Run and Gun.
Thanks, man.
We have Jordan. If they want someone who can act like Robert Englund, Dave McRae is honestly great. Probably never happened though. LOL. Jay, have you not seen Kill Bill? I've never seen Kill Bill. I've not seen any of them. I know. But you know what? Those are available to vote on in the Patreon, so we can have that happen one day if you guys vote on those. I've not seen them. I don't know why. I just never had the desire to go watch them. I know people love them, but I haven't watched them. But Dave McRae
if he got Freddy, dude, I'd be so pumped for him. I'd be stoked to the moon for him if he got that.
I would not be stoked. I'd be jealous, and he better shout us out.
Jealous, yes.
Dean Cream Betweens. Jay, your love for Ghostbusters got me interested. Watched the 84 original for the first time recently. Holy shit, for the first time. And it filled up my cream betweens. I said, God damn.
That's
so good. It was so fucking good. Yeah. If you've never seen Ghostbusters, first off, I question your existence as a human being. Are you from here? I don't know. Maybe you're not. But if you really haven't, Ghostbusters, the 84 Ghostbusters is without a doubt, if you made a list, films you need to watch before you die, it would be on that list. 100%. You have to watch that movie. So yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed it. It's a great movie. We have Michael Parton. I don't know what the fuck goes on in James Gunn's head to prioritize such C&D list niche ass projects, I don't want him to stay as the co-CEO. Hey, you know what? You're speaking to the choir here, Michael, because I think we all agree here. And I know there's people that love and defend James Gunn nonstop, and they think that he is like Jesus Christ turning water to wine, or wine to water, or whatever the fuck he did. The problem is you're right. You're going to take C&D list characters and you're going to make them somehow popular. You can't copy what they did with Jon Favreau with Iron Man. And that's what they all seem to want to do. They want to take these middle of the run characters in the comic books.
Or Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah. It just doesn't work, man. No, it's unfortunate.
And people are starting to come around to that finally. Like, people said we were fucking crazy when we were saying this a couple months ago. And now all of a sudden, it's like everybody realizes
the fallback,
that, like,
but
James
the fallback
Gunn does not have some secret sauce,
right? And the fallback criticism is like we're Snyder cult members or whatever. And if that's not true, I want James Gunn to do good, but why are you here? In what universe?
Like shit,
what universe did you think a Supergirl movie right after your Superman movie that didn't even clear $1 billion? All right, and it failed to overtake Man of Steel. Let's just be honest. We're going to lay the cards on the table. It didn't beat Man of Steel
and
in the box office. It did not. It made its money back, I guess, but it did not beat Man of Steel. You greenlight Supergirl, disastrous. Peacemaker season 2, disastrous. Even though we liked it, we liked it. It was disastrous. Then you go and you make Green Lantern a TV show, which is probably not going to do well. Then you have Jimmy Olsen. You greenlight a Jimmy Olsen TV. What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, no, he's he's high on his own supply.
Yep. Anyhow, Immortal, member for 13 months. Thank you so much. Over a year. Hope everyone is doing well tonight. Did you guys see the leaked San Diego Comic-Con Avengers Doomsday trailer? And if you did, what are your thoughts? I think I saw something about. No, I think I saw. I didn't see the leaked trailer, but I think someone recreated it. And this is, again, I don't know. But what I saw was that there's a moment in the trailer where Doomsday brings to life the Sentinels all around him using his magical awesome powers. And then there's like Thor and a Cyclops, and they're all like watching these dead Sentinels come back to life under the power of Doom, and they all have to fight.
That's what makes so much sense.
Yeah, I think that's what happened, but I'm not 100% sure. But I wish Marvel would just show it and not fucking play this. We're gonna hide it behind the Comic-Con.
Yeah, just fucking let it go, man.
Jeremy Shelley, Spider-Man will rival Doomsday at the box office. Much love, my guys. And by the way, Spider-Man is projecting $800 million over the weekend. Damn. By the way, Jeremy Shelley, member for 22 months, almost 2 years. Appreciate you, Jeremy Shelley. And you are right. You are right. There's a lot of people talking about Spider-Man might. What if Spider-Man make more money than Doomsday?
I'm shocked by it, dude. I'm really shocked by it. Like, the Tom Holland Spider-Man has never moved my needle at all. I'm completely dumbfounded that it's as popular as it is. But I guess it's just like we're old. We're old. Yeah, but yeah, it's gonna be fucking huge. Apparently, it's gonna break all the fucking records. Are you going to see it? I'm going.
Well, no, I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go see. I'm gonna go by myself because we have a puppy. I can't. I have to go see it. It's fine. Jun Xing, thank you so much. The Resident Evil trailer looked promising, but the effects looked generic, though. Seeing the bunch of dancer hands, arms popping out of the door frame, and running into Freak while driving are both kind of cliche. That's actually a really good criticism. I get you exactly what you're saying. Yeah,
you're not wrong at all. I can't argue with that.
But I think it's going to do what it needs to do. Is what my
if it wasn't Zach Cregger's directing it, I think we would all be saying that. I think you bring up a really good point. If it wasn't Zach Cregger's directing it, we would all be very, very worried. I think just his name alone has us all thinking it's going to be a masterpiece. But you might be fucking right. Yeah, that is pretty generic.
I have to go pee, but we're on Gary B at 8:33.
I am going to go there. Now, Silent Bob, now I will find it, and I will succumb to the needs of the siren song. Where are we? Gary B, get it up! I can't wait for new updates on Scream 8. Love you guys, Mike and Jay. Also, Evil Dead Burn is digital next week. Jay will be interested in that as he is a wait for digital person. I don't think I'll ever watch that again, man. It's just it felt like a generic straight to DVD movie for me. It just did not fucking do it for me. But I'm excited about Scream 8 too. And listen, make no qualms about it. You know me, I'm the biggest fucking Scream dick sucker this side of the West Coast. I'm on the East Coast, whatever. Honestly, where they left Scream with that movie has really diluted it. I'll admit that. I think it has. I look forward to see what they're going to do next, but I think it has to be something new. You know, but I can't wait to see what they're going to do. Love you too, man. All right, let's see here. Here we go. Michael Parton said Kevin Feige must make Ghost Rider rated R work. Yeah, like I hope so. Sean Levy directing it. He did do Deadpool Wolverine, but he is really good at making PG-13 like family-friendly fare. I agree, dude. Ghost Rider should be rated R. Let's fucking hope, dude. Let's hope. It should be. Eric the Hess. Love you to all. Love you too, man. Laura Lavere for life. Lauren Lavera. I love your fucking mouth. I mean, your face. You know, all of it. Austin 244 says, movie idea. A dude gets bit by a werewolf, but uses his powers for good by infiltrating criminal gangs and waiting for the full moon. Tarantino directs. I'd watch the fucking tits out of that. I'd watch the tits out of it. Tarantino or no. That's a good idea for a werewolf movie. I'm in.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it. I like it.
Spread it on. Dustin P311 says, and thank you, man. It's very kind of you. Hey, fellas, cheers from Tennessee. Haven't caught a live stream in a while. Baby Ellie is almost 15 months. Mike, hey, Ellie, that's my kid's name. JT, you have a big mouth. Shut it. April Neal. Shut it.
Dusty,
thanks for everything, fellas.
Shut your fucking mouth, you Tennessee volunteer, bitch. Shut the fuck up.
I love you, Dusty. I'm not a fan of Tennessee, but I do love you.
Even your $20 was like orange. You fucking special.
D-Bitch says, what about Bear from Obsession as Freddy? No,
we talked about that. I think that dude. Freddy. Well, that's the dude that from Halloween. I swear to God, when I watched the movie, I thought it was him from Halloween Ends. I thought it was the same guy. They look exactly
Rowan Campbell.
Alike. Yeah,
I could see that. Yeah. No. He's the guy who gets killed by Freddy, though, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I am Ryan Porter. I am Mike Holtz. Says, I am a bartender and threw on Roadhouse to get through my shift. Fuck yeah, dude. Whoa, what a banger. I don't know who to kiss, Patrick Swayze or Kelly Lynch. My God. Dude, Kelly Lynch in that fucking movie. The blonde hair, the tan, the picnic dress. Christ.
Ryan,
I get it.
How bad is the bar doing tonight that you had to throw on Roadhouse to fucking get through the shift? It's like I wasn't busy enough making drinks because nobody was coming to the bar, so I threw on fucking Roadhouse. Which, by the way, it's funny that you said that. I remember when I was I didn't go to a bar forever after I turned 21 because I thought all bars were like Roadhouse. Like
he did. That's
like
true.
I did. I 100%, dude. I thought when you walked in, there was some dude on the stage playing music, like surrounded by a cage, and then as soon as you sat down, someone was going to be like try to fight you or something, like it was prison.
Yeah. The first time we dragged Jay out to like a B-dubs, he was like, "Oh, this is not that bad." I was like, "See, dude, I told you it's gonna be fly."
Well, B-dubs was like going to the Walmart of bars. I mean, it was very much like everybody was there. But I mean, like even the preacher was there from Sunday. But yeah,
that's true. Hey, we're 9:06 p.m. I got to make a drink. If you want to take over, I'll be right back.
Okay, 9:06. Yeah, we have Bry Guy. Thank you so much. Feel like Mike would hate this, but I would say Adam Driver. He's only 42, which is a great age to build a franchise around him. Let's do this shit. I think listen, I know that Adam Driver gets a lot of shit, as far as like being a not so great actor, but I think he's a good actor. I don't think I've never had any problems with him. He did some movie. I don't remember. He was like a divorced, or they were going through a divorce. I can't remember. It was an artsy fartsy movie. Adam Driver.
I think it was called The Divorce. Maybe.
Yeah, or it was something like that. He did a great job. Like he didn't play like I'm the fucking Kylo Ren. That was a part that he played. It was over the top, kind of stupid. But as far as an actor goes, he was. But you're trying to say, would he be a good Freddy Krueger?
he would demand way too much money.
He's got
he's a wanted name in Hollywood.
I feel like there's too much presence around him. You know, I just don't think it would work as Freddy. I just don't. We have Jordan. Paul Dano is Freddy. Jay smoking crack. You're smoking crack, you motherfucker.
I don't like it either.
And by the way, I didn't
like
have the list. I didn't say, hey, Paul Dano should be Freddy Krueger. I just said I think it would be a good idea. I'm sorry that you have a problem with Paul Dano because you felt like intimidated when you saw a girl next door. Okay. Nerds can win at the end. Okay. Anyway, we have Dustin says, hey, Dustin. I want Swamp Thing using a TV suit. Even Batman said he was glad he's on their side because he is a living god. That's true. He can't be killed. Mike, being a girl dad is the best. JT, what does Corey think of Sony? By the way, I don't know why you guys are saying JT now. I know that's my name, but it's weird that you're saying it. It's almost like you're like setting me up or something. But so anyway, we'll take this one step at a time. I want Swamp Thing using a TV suit. Sure, I like he wants more of a practical effect.
I would love that. I would love that.
Even Batman said he's on their side because he's a living god. That's true. Swamp Thing is underrated as fuck. People don't know how cool Swamp Thing never gets mentioned about how badass he is. He can't be killed. He cannot. Mike, being a girl dad is the best. Mike, thoughts?
No, 100%, dude. There's nothing like and fuck, does it get me worse as they get older? I got one kid just went to college for 2 weeks. Fucking there's nothing, I don't know, there's nothing like it in the world. It's the fucking best. But I'm sad about it as I get older because they're getting older.
Mike's thinking, I'm going to turn your room into a pool table area. And then what does Corey think of Sony killing physical media? I mean, I think it's like right up the line with Sony, isn't it? Like they're a bunch of demons in sheep's clothes, and a bunch of people are part of the wolf pack control everything. So they're like, hey, let's get a bunch of idiots that will buy our products while we do it in their butt without them knowing about it. And that's what I think. I think Sony is a terrible demonic institution of Malachor. The wolf. You know, Malachor is the devil general. He's a general of the devils. Charlie Sheen touched me. Anyway, that's what I think Corey would say. Then we have Daniel Torres, R. Kelly for Freddy. It makes perfect sense on paper, doesn't it?
You just got to bring him out of jail.
R. Kelly doesn't really have to, there's no stretching for the acting ability. It's just like, just be yourself. Gotham City. Just be yourself. Just be yourself. Yeah, you don't got to do much, or you don't got to do much. You're killing me. You're killing me out here.
I'm gonna piss on you.
Robin Barker. Gotta be honest, I think Lillard might be the best choice in terms of age, creep factor, physique, range, and he's also Wes Craven royalty. I think he would genuinely be a great choice. Robin, please remove Lillard's dick from your mouth and have a conversation when it's fully
and put it in mine, because I agree.
I think that you are in love with Matthew Lillard in a way that's unhealthy, and I don't like it right now. No, listen, I think Matthew Lillard is a good actor. I said that. I think that he's too known as the Ghostface guy and Shaggy from Scooby-Doo to pull.
I think his voice might be too
dude.
Can
we all just not pee in the fucking water? We just got this new pool. Like Freddy Krueger's a new pool with fresh chlorine in it. Can we please not invite all the fucking locals over so they can piss in it?
That's fair. That's fair.
You know what I mean? Like that's the best analogy I can give.
I can't argue with that.
Not have like ripples. Thanks.
Yeah.
Reality Gaming. Thank you so much. Michael Levy as Freddy is perfect. He even looks like Robert Englund, and he has a great Freddy voice. Michael Levy. That's familiar.
So the thing with that is, man, is he seems like a great guy. There's nothing against him at all. I saw he's trying to do like a petition for him to play Freddy. I just don't think that's the right way to go about.
Can you pull him up? What does he look like?
I don't know where he did a YouTube video or a Twitter video that I saw, and it's just kind of an impersonation of Freddy Krueger. I don't think starting a petition to get a role is how it should.
That's my say. I'm not going to pull it up. I don't want to.
All
right. Robin Barker.
Scream 7. I will. No, you know what? I will. You decide.
Okay.
All right.
Robin Barker. Scream 7. Stream on Saturday. No, it's on Friday.
It's Friday night.
Mm-hmm.
Friday night.
So you can check it out there, Robin. Midwigger, X-Force from Origins Wolverine versus the New Avengers from Thunderbolts minus Sentry. Who wins? X-Force from Origins Wolverine versus the New Avengers. I mean, the New Avengers wins. I mean, I know you're saying minus Sentry, but you have U.S. Agent. It's going to clear house. I mean, he's basically a super soldier, but he has no qualms about being an asshole. He won't hold back like Steve Rogers. You have Ghost. You have Yelena. Yeah, they're gonna fuck up X-Force 100% from Origins.
The Dexter is Freddy. I could kind of see that guy.
I would love. I think Dexter as Freddy would be. And Green Lantern show looks confused, dude. That's actually a very fair and accurate. It doesn't know what it wants to be, does it?
All right. Here's Michael Levy's play.
What is this? Is this his like? I'm in the boiler room.
No, he made a video about why he should play Freddy. I'll let you guys.
Hold on.
Welcome to Prime.
Go ahead.
Time, bitch. So I guess you are afraid of something after all.
Sean Connery's birthday.
Welcome to my nightmare.
Hi, I'm Michael Levy, and you may recognize me as Will the Exterminator from the Terrifier franchise. And I hear they might be looking for someone to take on the role of Freddy Krueger.
You can turn it off. Here's my situation. He sounds like a guy emulating Robert Englund's voice, and he does a good job. I don't care. I want somebody that's original. Like the whole point of that movie would be, I don't want Robert Englund playing Freddy Krueger. I want a unique new guy taking that role on and doing their own unique take on it.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, I can sound like the fucking when I do Bust a Move. I can sound like Young MC, but like I know I'm not Young MC.
That's kind of what I equated it to. That would be like us starting a petition for Jay to play Dr. Loomis. Like, you know what I mean? Like I just don't think that's the way.
Yeah, listen, and I'm glad he was passionate about it. And if he gets it, he gets it, man. It's awesome. But again, I think what the studio is looking for is something that's not going to emulate Robert Englund. They want somebody that's going to bring their own flavor to it. Because you're trying to move on from Robert Englund, right? You have to.
That would be best for him. I just disagree with the way they're going about.
Yeah. We have The Recovery. Carl Urban has what? Freddy? No, dude.
It wouldn't be the worst thing I ever heard in my life. It would be the worst thing I ever heard in my life.
Fuck up. That's terrible.
It would be the worst.
You're in recovery. Put down the alcohol.
Why not?
It's terrible.
Why not? Why would that be so bad? Why would Carl Urban's Freddy be so bad?
It's fucking Judge Dredd and fucking goddamn The Boys. Like, what are you talking about?
Well, it's because he played another role. He couldn't be Freddy. That's not that crazy.
Not Carl Urban, dude. No, I wasn't frozen. I was like showing my Papa Hadis says, I want Jim Carrey to play as Freddy Krueger and Jeff Daniels to play as Jason Voorhees in the next Freddy versus Jason. That would be fucking perfect.
I'm into that.
That'd be so good. Yes, I would love that. If Jim Carrey gets cast as Freddy Krueger, then at some point they got to have an alternate reality where they have Jason Voorhees being played by Jeff Daniels. Come on, Eric. What the fuck are you doing? You're just throwing shit out. You're just saying like I'm drunk. No, dude. He's literally not taking it seriously. No, he's not.
Daniel Craig could do it. Daniel Craig could do Freddy, dude. That's not that crazy.
Daniel Craig is fucking royalty at this point. He's not going. Why does he? He's
not doing it.
He's not going to go into the swamp
he's not
water.
Doing it, but he could do it.
No, he
could do it.
Sergio Bazzara. What do you guys think of Ewan Mitchell from House of the Dragon? He has an evil aurora to him. I think he meant aura, but he could have an aurora around him as well.
Sure. Sure. I don't know who that is.
I thought you would say Ewan McGregor as Freddy Krueger, but no.
Fuck, why not?
Michael Parton, Sebastian Stan scares me. He'd be a perfect Freddy. I mean, he has a weird.
He bores the fuck out of me, dude. There's no actor more boring to me than
he
Sebastian
does,
Stan.
but he has a very
I don't know
obsessive
why.
look to him. He has a very obsessive look.
There's nothing, dude. Like Sebastian Stan and the guy who was in Terminator Genesis with the like scar. You know.
Right? I like that guy though.
But they're just so boring. Like they're the same in everything.
What the fuck's his name? How do I not know? That's crazy.
Chad don't know who I'm talking about.
Richie, thank you so much. Yo, they need an unknown for Fred Krueger. I'm drunk. Me too. During a rainstorm at Taco Bell. Also, hey, that sounds like a great day.
Yeah.
Chalice and Loomis are gay for Michael. I think you're gay for a Mexican to give you Taco Bell, you dirty ass burrito, you nasty bitch.
If I could pin that guy down in a hotel room for 35 to 45 minutes while I waited for Loomis to come around and arrest him, I'll do whatever it takes. Okay. I'll do whatever. If he needs to get a husband's bulge, if he needs me to pretend I'm his sister, all right, I'll do it in the name of the law and order.
Richie, only a single man that usually uses their free time to be on Grindr at the parking lot of Taco Bell while drunk would say what you just said. Accept what you are, and that the burrito that you're searching for is a wiener from a man that you want to suck. Don't project to me, Richie.
Jason Clarke was the other actor I was talking about.
Jason Clarke would be great.
Yeah, he would be, but he just bores me. There's something boring about it.
Jason Clarke's like, did he die?
Jason Isaacs.
Jason Isaacs. That's what.
Fucking Jason Isaacs playing fucking.
That's
probably too old. Probably too old. But
yeah, he'd be in the middle. But Jason Isaacs. Did he die? Yes, dude. Oh my god. Scooty Boots. Whoever gets the role should really lean into it and do a physical transformation to thin up. A Christian Bale transformation to a degree, like The Machinist, I'm assuming. They would split the actor from their identity, and we be in for something special. Well, yeah, I think that I think that's the point, right? Like you want to get an actor that would dedicate themselves to the role and take it seriously. I get what you're saying. You want a Christian Bale from The Machinist type of dedication, or maybe a Jared Leto from the Dallas Buyers Club, where they lose a fuck ton of weight to be this weird, like, kind of surreal creature.
Honest to God, dude, like that's the thing. That's really like what it comes down to, though. Like, it's Freddy Krueger, right? So it's an 80s slasher, so it's kind of got this like stigma to it, like it's kind of a joke or whatever, right? So like, are you going to get an actor who's going to go full balls to the wall Oscar performance? Probably not. But if someone did, that could be fucking amazing. But I don't think anybody's going to do that.
I mean, I think if they're cast, like the actor, they like if they got the Vecna guy from Stranger Things, he's already skinny. There's not much.
You got to get someone hungry, like someone up and coming and hungry who's willing to go through those ropes. I don't think you can get like a Christian Bale, because like, why would they?
Well, if they tell him you have to lose weight, you have to be like emaciated. You have to be like really gross looking. I mean,
that's what's fascinating. It could be anyone.
Yeah. Dr. Corndogs saw Insidious 4 2018 first time randomly this morning. And tell me why the movie actually had me hooked and maybe jump. Better than Conjuring 3 through 5.
Maybe because you waited
Insidious,
so long.
What was Insidious 4? Was that the one with
I think it's the Red Door. The Red Door.
Well,
what's
the
behind
one
the green door?
With Lynn Shay, where it was like a prequel. Is that the third one?
She was in basically all of them. That was the last key.
There was one where she was like in the movie the whole time.
I think that was the last key. That was the third one. And then this new one was the Red Door. And
listen, I like Insidious. Insidious is a turn your brain off type of franchise and just have a good time. I like Insidious. I'm actually looking forward to the new one. Because you know what it reminds me of? Like one of my favorite Conjuring flicks is the Annabelle Comes Home. Because it reminded me of like a Ghostbusters thing where all the fucking boogie monsters got out of the closet and they're all haunting. I thought that was cool. I liked it. It wasn't like it probably didn't happen. Most likely it didn't, but it was funny.
No, it definitely didn't happen. Yeah.
You know, yeah. I mean,
definitely.
Just like, you know, you can't make a girl come. I can't either. But, you know, it definitely did that.
That's not true. I've done that 3 to 9 times.
That's not true. Cineroth gifted a membership. We appreciate you, Cineroth. And also gifted another one. That's 2.
Thanks,
we
brother.
appreciate you as well. Neil, member for 8 months. Thank you. He says, member for 8 months, baby. Love you guys. Hey, we love you. Thank you so much, Neil.
Thanks, buddy.
Cody Goodson, Jay, learn your employees. Thomas has feelings too. What?
He's really upset about the Thomas situation, which, by the way, next Friday we will return to as we build the Wham video store in the Patreon stream.
First off, I treated Thomas with nothing but respect, but I'm sorry that he comes in every fucking day smelling of weed smoke and
he did fall
desperation and butt crack.
Yeah, he did fall asleep at the counter during a busy shift.
Midwigger, your next final girl is low-key top tier final girl.
I don't know what that means, Jim.
Were we talking about who were we talking about? Final, I don't know.
I have nothing, but I love you.
Thank you, man. Child of the corn. Pamela telling Jason about the night that Jay had work get together and drank Jose Cuervo and water. Ha. What? Richard Brake has my vote for Freddie. Richard Brake, I think he was on the list, wasn't he?
He was. I think he made it to almost perfect or whatever. But I think he's saying, do Pamela Voorhees telling about the night that Jay had a work get together and drink Jose Cuervo and water. I think it was vodka. Was the story was vodka. I know what story he's talking. You remember you went to a work function and you drank vodka. You drank Grey Goose for the first time, I think it was.
Oh.
But it's Pamela telling the story instead.
Jason, listen to this tale and avoid it at all costs. This employee from CVS Pharmacy wanted nothing more than to fit in with his employees, fit in with his co-workers. He went out one night, Jason, and he took vodka, Grey Goose, and he drank it, Jason. Drank it a lot. You know what he did? He acted like they were old friends, his co-workers and him. He talked to them all night long. And they looked at him and judged him. He should have drank Jose Cuervo because then at least he would have become Mexican and had a good time. I know kind of what you're talking about, Charles, but I don't know how the fuck to act that shit out. All right. That was a bad night. That sucked.
Just like, I fucking love vodka.
No, dude,
bro.
that
is the best.
Night, I know what he's talking about. I went out with a bunch of coworkers from with CVS, and I didn't ask for it. They got Grey Goose with water, and I thought it was gonna be dog shit. I was like, oh, it's gonna be gross as fuck. It was fucking delicious. It was delicious.
That's why to this day in the Patreon stream, Shay's like, make me a mixed drink. I'm like, all right, man.
No, dude, but I drank a lot of that, and then the next day at work. My boss was like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I mean, I'm fine." And she's like, "Because you were really out there." I'm like,
"Jay needs to stick to the watered down beers." That's the moral of that story.
You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts. I was like, "You offered
more suited for the Michelob Ultras of the world."
Anyway, I guess so. Jeremy Shelley, guys, why have this combo? Anyway, it's Hollywood. There's going to cast a female Freddy anyways.
It's true.
Live in the now, my guys. LOL. Much love, fellas.
It's gonna be
I know.
Lupita Nyong'o.
We're delusional.
I'm kidding.
We're delusional. Yeah, you might be right. You might be right though. They might do some wild shit. Listen,
crazy.
If they gender flip Freddy, it's over. If they gender flip Freddy, it's over.
That'd be wild, dude. That'd be wild.
Meat Pie 95. Patrick Wilson is Freddy Krueger. No, dude, he's done too much.
He could do it. He could pull it off.
He could do it, but he's literally been Insidious, Sinister, and now Freddy Krueger. I don't know.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't, but he could.
Richie, I don't need
say fuckable.
Wiener.
You say fuckable?
Fuckable, yeah.
Probably.
I don't need a wiener. I'm married, and my wife is going to kill me. I'm drunk. After smelling like Taco Bell, I have to go to bed silently.
Been there.
Dude, I'm like, I'm drunk too, and I'm thinking about getting myself a little Taco Bell order. But I don't know if I can get away with it. Probably not.
I was at volleyball last night and had a tequila shot, and then there was a lot of talks about Taco Bell afterwards. I didn't. I went home and I ate old raviolis from the fridge because it's safer to do that. You just eat at home, you know. Sometimes you just
it's true, and it's cheaper.
Yeah, it's true. Not good for the diet, but neither is Taco Bell. You know, very few items you get at Taco Bell that fit into the macros. This is true.
Guess what happened? The show is ended.
The show is not ended, Jay. You know why?
God damn it!
Because I'm gay, but also because there's a couple stream elementos. Starting with Silent Evil 999, who said, imagine if you would go into McDonald's for a burger, fries, and soda, but they bring you out a super fancy meal of filet mignon steak, lobster, and sparkling wine. That seems great and all, looks wonderful, but that's not what I ordered. I expect fast food.
I would expect that I'm dying in about 5 minutes. Like somebody hijacked that order and I'm going to die.
Could you imagine McDonald's version of lobster and steak? That's the most disgusting thing I can imagine
McDonald's
in my whole fucking life.
McDonald's used to like sell pizza, and they would have spaghetti. Back in the 80s, they had spaghetti and fucking pizza that you could get. No, we were alive for it. It was like 1987, 1988.
Yeah, I don't think I ever want to taste McDonald's. Like I think like Long John Silver's and Long John Silver's used to do that shit. They'd be like, "Hey, have some lobster."
No,
on the
listen,
Captain.
Long John Silver's and Captain D's is one thing because you can get a good like hush puppy or some good. First off, the fish is terrible for you. Like it's like 1,000,000 calories. But either way, the cod is pretty good. If you go to McDonald's and you get a fucking like spaghetti meal or a pizza meal, you're like, how far down is the divorce going for you? It's bad.
That's true. Like if a fancy steak restaurant showed up and delivered that food to you instead, fine. But I want McDonald's shitty fucking cheeseburgers and nuggies. But I do not want McDonald's version of fucking lobster.
Also,
that sounds awful.
If you go to McDonald's overseas, like in an Asian area, they serve like meals that are like shrimp inspired or you know, ocean inspired, I should say. So you could get a Big Mac with some fucking shrimp on it or something. That might be good.
That would be a different situation. By the way, I don't know if you guys know this, but you can fucking literally. Here's a great thing that ChatGPT is for. Go to ChatGPT. Like, listen, if you're trying to work yourself in a diet, you're trying to eat a certain way or whatever, and then maybe your wife or your husband or whatever's like, "Hey, I'm picking up McDonald's for the kids." Just go on ChatGPT and go, "Hey, what's the best high protein, low calorie meal I can get at this place?" ChatGPT throws out some crazy shit. You can find yourself eating some great meals and still finding your way inside of your diet.
Or just don't be a pussy and just eat a quarter pounder with cheese.
That's fair. Yeah, don't be a pussy. Be fat.
You're gonna die anyway. You're gonna die anyway. You fucking pussy. Hey, you could die with defined pectoral muscles and abs, or you could just die with a big belly, and people will be like, "Hey, that motherfucker lived."
Die, fat ass, die.
If you died a fat ass, and they walked over to your corpse, and you're fat, and your big old belly's hanging out, they're like, "That motherfucker lived." Versus like a goddamn Adonis, and their pectoral muscles are all shining, and they're like, "Hey, he's still fucking dead." You know what happened?
You're not wrong.
Because he's dumb.
We're all gonna die. It's true. Gold Gaylor says Backrooms was a biggest piece of dog shit, in my opinion. I just don't get the appeal. Much love, boys. Jay, go hop on Fortnite, you nerd.
You're a fucking nerd, Colt. Don't you ever insult me like that again. First and foremost, you're the one that denied that you were even on fucking Fortnite, and now you're acting like you're embracing it. But second off, Mike told me
Jay asked me about Backrooms.
Yeah, I did. I said, hey, Backrooms, it's available to rent or buy. $20 to rent, $25 to own on Amazon. Mike's like, dude, it's not fucking worth at all $20. Not even close.
It's like, that's the thing. Like, Backrooms is fine. Like, it's literally the definition of fine. It's okay. You watch it, you enjoy it. It does have a cool like, it has a cool kind of story to it when you like look at it and like, oh, what does this mean? What does this mean? Whatever. But it's not entertaining. The reason Obsession was so fucking big is because that shit was entertaining. You know what I mean? The reason the Odyssey is so good is because it's fucking entertaining.
By the way,
it's just like fine. It's fine.
I feel like we should introduce that as far as like when we're reviewing movies. Would you buy it on Amazon or rent it? Because Amazon is so expensive. Like when a movie comes out, it's $20 fucking.
And I was like,
is it a $20 rental? Like in your opinion, when the Odyssey becomes available to stream, is it worth $20 to rent or $25 to own?
First, I would say don't wait till streaming. Go see that shit in the theater like it was meant to be seen. See it in the biggest fucking.
Oh
theater
my
you can
god!
possibly
But my
see it
point
in.
being is
All
like,
right?
is it worth that?
Yes, 100%. It's worth that. If you're gonna be a bitch and not go to the movie theater to see it, like
Yeah,
you
don't
should,
support the
then
movie
yes.
afterwards. Just only support it during the theater, but don't make sure that
'Cause
you don't buy it.
You should see it in the theaters because it's amazing and it's a once in a lifetime experience. However, I will say that's the perfect explanation of the Backrooms. It's not a movie you buy. You don't need to see it in the theaters. You can wait until streaming. You can pay $6 for it, and you'll have an okay time.
Yeah, I haven't watched it yet, and I was going to, but I was like, I'm not if it sucks or if it's not worth $20. Like $20 is a lot of money. Now,
do not pay $20 for the Backrooms.
Yeah, it's just like, because that's how they get you, man. On Amazon, they get you like that. They're like, hey, you could rent the fucking movie for $20, or you could just buy it for $25.
Yeah. It's
and you're like, yeah, I'm good.
In the theaters.
Yeah.
Rent that shit for $4. You're good to go. It's perfect for a $4 rental. That's what I would say. Stark says, okay, want to hate me for my picks? Tom Hiddleston, Johnny Depp, David Tennant, or the ultimate crack pick, Adam Sandler.
I didn't hate you.
Adam
I didn't hate you.
Crazy. Adam Sandler's crazy. No, that would ruin the film.
Tom Hiddleston, maybe. Johnny Depp,
Tom Hiddleston's
there's
okay.
no fucking way in hell. David Tennant, possibly. Is what I would tell you.
Yeah, and that's fair. Oh, it says, man, my uncle actually did a hit and run and did 10 years in prison. He had 6 McDonald's beer in early 1990s, and he drank them in the parking lot. I don't think you could ever get beer from McDonald's because
I think he's not wrong. Did they sell beer at McDonald's?
Listen, if McDonald's sold beer, I don't think you can judge anyone for drinking.
In 1990s, I wouldn't be shocked if they were like they were trying it out. They're like, hey, we could sell beer.
If they did, I don't. Yeah, you can't judge anyone for downing 6 McDonald's fucking beers. That's what McDonald's is doing. Like, I can't.
That's a hard day at the factory when you pull up, get a quarter pounder with cheese and 6 fucking McDonald's beers.
I don't think that ever happened, but if it did, I have no judgment. But he says, and he drank them in the parking lot, expecting nothing, and then he hit 3 cars and totaled his car, injuring an old lady. All right, so like that was on him. Yeah, we can't put that on McDonald's. You know, as delicious as McDonald's Diet Coke is.
I'm going to say this.
It's still on you if you decide to drive after partaking.
I'm going to say this as kindly as I can.
Who's innocent?
I'm Ron Burgundy. I don't believe you.
That's fair. By the way, short side note to today's episode, Tony Romo got fucking dicked. He got hosed, dude. Watch the fucking Tony Romo. He got a DUI.
I saw
and
I did see that.
Dude, the video all came out. That motherfucker got hosed. He got dicked. Like, that was bullshit. Tony Romo is innocent. # free Tony Romo. Starting it right now.
Child with Corn, can I play Super Chat in Ruble?
Yeah.
God Convoy. Sunday is my birthday. Love you, boyos. Hey, happy early birthday, man.
God Convoy. Happy birthday, man.
And yeah, Tony Romo, don't drink and drive. I mean, it's pretty, easy.
I don't even know if he was drinking. She was like, you were at golf.
I know. I saw the video. He was drunk.
I don't think he was drunk. No, dude. He looked like he was like 2 beers in. He was like 2 beers in. Like, he was not drunk. Come on.
He looked like he was playing an actual, NFL game. That's how he acted.
That's what he sounds like. He's like, I don't know, Jim. I'm pretty drunk. Dude, he did not seem drunk to me at all. If you watch
either way, what a fucking stream tonight.
Yes. Like,
we had a great time.
300 people in here?
Yeah, we had 340 people, over 400 at some point. You guys are awesome. Holy shit. You guys always turn out. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and turning out. We really appreciate you. On Friday, we're going to be doing a commentary for Scream 7 on the Patreon only. So if you guys want to sign up for it, I think Mike said he's going to lower it down to like $3.
Yep.
It costs you $3, and you can join in.
Just $3, and you don't just get access to that stream. You get access to like fucking butt tons of videos that we've done over the years. Crazy.
You get that for a month. It's a month.
That only goes on Patreon, and the week after we're doing the Patreon live stream, and it's a perfect time. It's a perfect time. So join us Friday night. It's gonna be a shit show. I'm gonna
love you guys. Appreciate you guys, and we got to get out of here now. Bye, Wayne.
Good night. Bye, Garth.
Bye.
See you on the